to Historic Dunn Field on a dark night here at Historic Dunn Field. It's Dollar Dog Night presented by Salen's Hot Dogs down at the concession stand. So if you're watching in-house, please make sure to head down and check out Dollar Dog Night and throw one up here to the press box, Never a bad thing to feed the broadcaster. Well, it's a big night here for the Pioneers as almost every other game in this league has been canceled due to the rain. The Pioneers, well, we haven't seen much of it here in Elmira, so we're going to get underway and see how long the Pios can play. It is a dark evening here. I don't think we're going to have too much trouble with the weather as we haven't had much of it here today at all. Honestly, the field just got underway and got ready, so hopefully we'll be able to get this one in before any of that weather hits us here. We're going to head down for Coach's Corner with Andrew Drum, hear what he has to say, and then get right into the game. Supposedly we're going to start on time here, folks, so we will let you know what happens with that. You're listening to the Pioneers here on Mixlr.com. Hello and welcome in for another edition of Coach's Corner with Coach Andy Drum. Coach Drum, obviously a huge matchup tonight against Batavia, coming in after two big losses on the road. You got the off day yesterday, whether you asked for it or not with the weather, and now you come in a big game against Batavia before 2 huge days off. How important is tonight's matchup to get back on the right track?
The big thing is we got to come out high energy, be ready to play for a full 27 outs, which we didn't do the last two away games.
Now, speaking of that, you talk about the away games, which haven't exactly been friendly to you guys. Home field has been the advantage, 10 in July. This is your last home game of the first half of the season. Knowing you only have those 10 home games, what do you guys have to do to kind of adapt to going a little bit more on the road?
Well, I think part of it, and this is just kind of in-house type stuff, but we're kind of a high-energy team. We like to be loud. Kind of been warned by the umpires before the start of the game in the last 3 or 4 away games, and I think that's a big part of it. Our boys feel like they can't celebrate when we score a run. We're warned all the time. I get it with the chirping and stuff. I'm not a huge fan of the chirping either, but if we're being loud and cheering on our team and giving each other high fives, we shouldn't get warned and yelled at by the umpires for that.
And when you talk about that, obviously the umpire's giving a warning to an entire bench. Is he signaling somebody out, or is it just the entire bench? How far can you push a boundary like that?
So I think we've kind of developed a reputation of, I guess the right word would be bullies. I think they think that we're some bullies, which is fine. That's our team's personality. That's fine. We'll roll with it. But yeah, a lot of times we go out for the coaches meeting and the umpire kind of gives us that verbal warning right away, like, hey, watch what's said in the dugout, no yelling, no this, no that. And in the day, it's summer ball. These are college kids. They have every right to be excited when they score a run. They're giving up their summer to be here to play in front of all these fans. Let them have fun while they're doing it.
For sure. And now, obviously, I've asked this question about 10 times now. The pitching rotation has got to start forming into something as you guys are moving into the playoff push. The official release the other day of the playoff, how that's all going to format and play out. You guys are in a real good position right now. Are you starting to focus on what pitchers you need to appropriate down the stretch, especially knowing you've got a few more days off in July than you had in June?
So after the off day, or after this couple off days leading into Sunday's game against Niagara, we will be moving to a 5-man rotation. We're not sure who those 5 are going to be yet. We're pretty close. Still trying to figure that out as we make that playoff push.
Well, speaking of that, obviously, too, this is the time of the year where you start roster watching and wondering who you've got, who might be coming in, who might be leaving. When you get into this time of year, how much does that affect the lineup when you're looking at that? And are you feeling like you're getting set in a roster, or are you starting to worry about some of the guys who may or may not be here after July 1?
Position player-wise, I think everyone is staying. I haven't heard anything from any of the position players. I've heard some rumblings from guys in the clubhouse about a few pitchers. I won't say any names, but I know a couple guys are talking about leaving here in the next week or two, which is understandable. It's fine. We'll make do with it. We have some great guys out of the bullpen that can step up and take over those roles.
Now, I have to ask, I'd be remiss in my duty if I didn't. Obviously, Donovan Montgomery was on the scheduled lineup to come in again last night. He did not play either of the 2 games before. Was that a scheduled rest days for him, or he's obviously been one of the highlights of your infield so far this season?
So, Donnie's been the heart and soul of our infield. He's been pretty much the heart and soul of our lineup as well. He's done great at the plate. I think he's hitting almost 400, driven in a lot of runs for us. He scored a lot of runs, stolen bases. So, everything kind of revolves around what Donnie's doing at the plate. He just needed a couple days off. He's tired. He's played a lot of games. His legs were tired, so I figured I'd give him a couple of days off, leading into 2 big home games before the break.
Makes a lot of sense. Now, obviously, I got to touch on Batavia. They're coming into town again. You don't know, obviously, what they're going to look like here going forward. They've had a pretty steady roster, though. Almost every time you've seen them, you kind of know who you're going to face. Pichardo's definitely on your mind. You don't know really what else is in the bullpen, because they've shown you Pichardo 4 times already this season. When you look at that, how do you prepare, especially with a lot of unknowns for a team you've seen so many times this year already?
So, I mean, Pichardo's tough every time, He's a gritty pitcher. I personally like how he throws. I like his attitude on the mound. He keeps a good pace, keeps everything moving. So he's a tough out every time he steps on the mound. We've seen Parr a couple times. We've hit him fairly well. And coming out of the bullpen, we kind of just get a mix of whatever they have. With the rivalry we've built with Batavia, our boys usually tend to be pretty fired up at the plate when we're playing against Batavia. So hopefully we'll put up another big 12 or 13 spot tonight.
When you talk about 12-13 spot, obviously a couple of routes so far over the last week. We talked a little bit at the beginning of the year. The hitting just was not doing anything. What do you attribute the change to? I mean, offense is now coming by the boatloads.
I mean, the offense looks great right now. Pitching-wise, we got to stop allowing so many free bases. The walks, the hit by pitches. 2 walks, a little bloop single, and then a double 3-run score. So that's been the big problem the last couple losses is we're just not competing as pitchers. The hitters have been given great at-bats. We haven't been getting ourselves into holes. We've been fighting with 2 strikes until we get a good pitch. So, I mean, I love what we've seen offensively the last 2 weeks.
Right. And now, just ask you one last question before I let you go. Is there anybody you're looking at when you look up and down the lineup that you're hoping to get a little more out of in the second half of the season?
I mean, there's a few guys that we're really going to need to step up. Emilian's coming along. I know he struggled a little bit, had a lot of time off leading into the summer starting. He shows up every day and works really hard. He's going to be a big factor in our offense. Justin Taylor at third base. We have a lot of guys that are starting to come along right now that are going to be big pieces of this team leading into the playoffs.
All right. Well, we can't wait to see who steps up next here on the pregame show. And another beautiful rendition of the national anthem here at historic Dunn Field. Well, we took a little long with Coach's Corner, so we'll take you through the starting lineups. Starting off for the Pioneers, around the outfield from left to right, Chris Erickson in left, Jeff Mahia in center, Dom Popa in right field. Around the base paths from first to third, Aaron Thomas at first, Emilian Pitre at second, Donovan Montgomery at short, and Gil Murad at third. Behind the dish is Robbie Barrientos. Carson Hobbs doing the job on the mound here tonight. As coming up for the Batavia Muckdogs, going to be the second baseman Cameron Conley to lead things off. Blair Frederick in the second spot playing left field. Spencer Marcus over there in right field. He'll bat third. Dan Burroway will designated hit and bat fourth. Abner Benitez, extra hitting, batting fifth. Jerry Reinhart playing third base, batting sixth. Charlie Swike County, shortstop, batting 7th. Trevor Dean, center field, batting 8th. Joe Georger, first base, batting 9th. And Bryce Mortellaro catching, with George Osborne on the hill tonight for the Batavia Muckdogs. So another new pitcher the Pioneers haven't seen too much of. As getting set, as I said, for the Elmira Pioneers, going to be Carson Hobbs. Hobbs getting the signal from the home plate umpire that he needs to be ready to go. It's time to start the game. Hobbs has a win to his credit. Only one start for the Pioneers. So we'll see what he can do here. 1 hit, 2 runs, 1 of them earned. A couple of base on balls and 9 strikeouts. So the Pioneers will be looking at Hobbs to make an immediate impact here tonight. Stepping up, Cameron Conley. Conley out here for the Batavia Muckdogs as a leadoff hitter so far this season. Conley batting 215 attempts. Cameron Conley waits. And we are underway. First pitch for a ball at 7:11. So we're only running about 6 minutes behind. Even with a little bit of weather. This one grounded towards second. That's going to get into the outfield. So on the second pitch of the game, the Batavia Muckdogs have the first hit. As Conley goes down to first base. And that'll bring up Blair Frederick. So, Frederick coming up here. He's batting an even 250. 5 for 20 on the season. Has a double and a home run so far. Well, as a little bit of a lead for Conley as the rain begins to fall again. Getting set. The pitch. Bounced in there for a ball. 1-0. So, back-to-back batters. 1-0 counts. Of course, the second pitch, Conley was able to deposit into right field. Pitcher going to want a new ball here. He gets one. As right back to it, the Elmira Pioneers trying to get started here. Top of the first inning. They were in a little bit of trouble last night when the game did get postponed. The pitch, cut on and fouled back, 1-1. So, the Muckdogs certainly thinking about the counts here. 1 ball, 1 strike. As the rain continues to fall. 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out. Runner standing at first base. Long look down from Hobbs as he moves into his windup and delivers. Cut on this one, ground ball. It's going to roll foul as it's touched. So a foul ball, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Smart play there by the third baseman as Gilmer Rod knew that he wasn't going to be able to make that play, so let it drift foul if it's going to, and it did. So Carson Hobbs going right back to work here. Having to deal with this rain, it's a little bit of a sprinkle right now. As you can see, there's not really anything showing up on the dirt. But that will impact the ball and the grip for a pitcher. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Right back at it goes Frederick. Taking a bigger lead over there is Conley. Almost on the edge of the grass now. The pitch cut on, popped up. That will go foul and get out of play. And we remind you to make the right decision. Insist on diamond collision. So, stepping back in, Frederick staying alive. As Hobbs has a long look in. Now throws over to first and not in time. But Conley got caught leaning there. He had to scramble back. So Hobbs letting him know he's got an eye on him. As Hobbs gets set, Conley takes his lead again. The pitch swung on and missed. Actually, no, he's going to say that one was fouled into the catcher's glove. So same result. Swinging strikeout for the first out here in the top of the first inning. That's going to bring up Spencer Marcus. Marcus playing right field here today. As Marcus, one of the best hitters on the Muckdogs right now, 30 for 82. 4 doubles, 2 triples, a home run. See what he can do here in the 3 spot. Conley, you have to wonder if he'll be off on any of these early pitches. Cut on, drilled towards Montgomery. He scoops it up, throws to second in time. Petra over and in time, double play. That'll do it for the top of the first. The Pioneers come up to bat next after a perfect 6-4-3 double play. You're listening to the Pioneers on Mixlr.com.
It's another day in the Twin Tiers. most of us, it's just another day on the job. Taking care of our neighbors, helping out our coworkers, and making our community a better place for all of us. When you love what you do and really care about the people you serve, you do it well. It's not for the glory, some big award, or even a pat on the back. It's just knowing that we can count on each other. That's reward enough. Arnett Health. It's what we do.
Give me a blue light lime.
Grapefruit.
Blood orange, blueberry.
Got it.
Oh! Barry, you son of a bass. We've been through this. No thumbs. Just yanking your hook. Oh, good. When you're at the lake, you drink Labatt. That's lake law.
Hi, this is Marion Decker, and at the Decker Agency, we've got over 34 years' experience in helping our clients get the best insurance coverage possible. We're local and we're trusted. We've built our business on the idea that customers should be treated like family. At the Decker Agency, we offer free quotes and consultations. Our clients can build their coverages to best suit their needs and budget. Please stop into our office at 416 East 14th Street in Elmira Heights or call us at 607-734-1100 to schedule your free consultation today. And like the Marion M. Decker Agency, LLC on Facebook. At the Decker Agency, we help you protect what matters most.
All right, and with that, we are back here live on Mixler.com and on YouTube. Want to thank everybody for tuning in, as we always do appreciate it. Pioneers are set to go, as Jeff Mejia will lead things off. As a leadoff batter so far this season, Mejia batting .250. He's 1 for 4 in the leadoff spot. Of course, want to thank everybody following us here on Facebook, Mixler, YouTube, however you're joining us here tonight. Can't tell you what it means to us that you're here. And of course, always nice to see everybody joining us here, as we'll get that link posted right away. Everything ran a little bit late today with the threat of the weather, as Mejia steps up to the dish. And we'll see what he can do here. The Pioneers in the blue with the white today, as opposed to the gray and white yesterday. See if the Pioneers are coming out swinging. Muckdogs were. It kind of backfired on them, as it went and 1, 2, 3. That's in there for a strike. So, a look also at George Osborne. He's pitched in 7 games, only started 1, 11.2 innings pitched. The pitch high and tight to Mejia, 1-1. As I was saying, 11.2 innings pitched, 5 hits, no runs, 8 bases on balls, and 13 strikeouts. So Osborne going to be somebody to watch out for here. The pitch, outside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Osborne tonight does have 8 bases on balls, but 13 strikeouts. And again, no runs. Pioneers going to have to change that if they're going to get the victory here tonight. The pitch from Osborne bounced in there, 3-1. So, Osborne circling out there on the mound a little bit. As I said, the rain, not hard enough to cause any real delay, but it does present a control issue for pitchers, as that taken for ball 4, and Mejia takes a 5-pitch walk down to first base. Mejia stands now at first base, and that'll bring up Donovan Montgomery. And if you've been following the Pioneers this season, you know Donovan Montgomery, absolutely huge, batting .369, 24 for 65, 4 doubles, 2 triples, 15 RBIs. A little hard to do that with a runner standing on first, but not impossible, as Montgomery can find the gap. He fakes a bunt. That was low, so 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 the count, as Montgomery retrieves the mask for the catcher. And Mortellaro, he's going to have some work behind this home plate dish here tonight. Mejia takes his lead. The pitch, taken, and that's inside, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. from the Muckdogs hurler. As I said, starting off, George Osborne, he has not allowed a run this season. The pitch taken on the outside corner, 2 balls, 1 strike. So it's 2-1. Montgomery getting a look. Andy Drum has something he wants to try down there at third. 2 balls, 1 strike, nobody out. Check over there on Mejia. Mejia not with much of a lead. The pitch cut on and drilled down there, foul. So that will get out of play and out of the stadium. We remind you to make the right decision. Insist on diamond collision. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. As now, a long look from Donovan Montgomery. As a couple of head shakes there from George Osborne as he revamps, sets, throws. That one in there for strike 3 looking. And Montgomery doesn't like the call. But Montgomery will go back to the bench on strikes. So Bobby Marsh will be the next man up for the Pioneers. Marsh, again, one of the hotter hitting Pioneers, 19 for 46. He's batting .413, 5 doubles and a triple, 10 RBIs. The knock on Marsh is you kind of know what he's going to do. He's a heavy pull hitter. If he could push, most of these teams in the PGCBL tend to play him with the shift. Muckdogs apparently not there yet. As the pitch, Mejia's off and running. That's taken for a strike. Mejia, he is out, according to the second base umpire. I thought he avoided the tag, but Mejia is caught stealing. So, that is an 0-1 count. And now there's 2 men out. No balls, 1 strike. As Bobby Marsh looking to go to work here. He waits. The pitch. Outside, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 men out. As I said, going to be a difficult one. Osborne has not allowed a run all season, 7 appearances. As he gets set. Long look, the pitch. Taken for a strike, 1-2. And Bobby knew it too, by the way he bent. He knew it before the call was made. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 men out. As Bobby Marsh looking to get contact here. He waits. The wind and the pitch from Osborne. Cut on and fouled away. So 1-2 one more time. As Mortellaro chased that one down. Threw it back over to the Pioneers bench. And Bobby Marsh takes just a second. Pioneers yet to achieve a hit. Mejia walked, but then was caught stealing on the first pitch of the Marsh at bat. Didn't quite get the jump he wanted. The pitch outside, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. It's our first Tioga Down showdown of the evening. As Marsh steps right back in. A long look from George Osborne. Now you see that shortstop comes way over towards second. Time is called by the batter. And so we'll do it again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. As Bobby Marsh steps in. You see the Muckdogs playing into the shift a little bit here. Bobby takes the ball, 3-2. It's a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 men out. Marsh looking to get on base and extend this to bring up Ben Shore. See if he can do so here. Lefty on lefty, the matchup here. He gets set, the wind and the pitch. Cut on and missed, and down on strikes goes Bobby Marsh. That'll do it for the bottom of the first. Pioneers going back to the field. We'll be back here on Mixlr.com and live on YouTube.
Extra charge hot and iced coffee from Dunkin' is made with 20% extra caffeine from green coffee extract, because we could all use a little extra this year. Whether that's an extra boost, some extra boldness, or the drive to go the extra mile, we're extra ready for whatever comes our way and extra excited to take it on. Let's get it done with new extra charge hot or iced coffee from Dunkin' with 20% extra caffeine. And pair it with snackable stuffed bagel minis for an added all-day boost. Order ahead on the Dunkin' app. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
So, what brings you and Greg to marriage counseling today?
Jake from State Farm. My husband calls him all the time. 2, 3 in the morning, it doesn't matter.
I see. Greg, is this true?
Yeah, Jake saves us tons on our insurance, no matter what time it is. He's always there.
And how much did he save you?
Hundreds.
Listen, can I call this Jake from State Farm?
You've got to be kidding me.
State Farm is there for you anytime, anywhere. Call 1-800-STATE-FARM or click today. Get to a better state. State Farm.
Everything you need when you need it most. Introducing the Toyota Venza with standard all-wheel drive. Toyota, let's go places.
All right, and with that, we are back just in time to see Daniel Burroway, the designated hitter, step up. Each side saw 3 batters come to the plate there in the first inning, so Burroway will be looking to start things off the right way. He's batting .235 on the season, 16 for 68, 4 doubles, so if he gets a hold of it, he can sure do something with it. The pitch to Burroway, taken, and that hit him. So, talk about putting somebody right on base. And he's going to get the hit by pitch and head to first. So that's going to bring up Abner Benitez. Benitez this season, he's batting .313, 26, 483. Couple of doubles, a triple, and 3 home runs for Benitez. As he gets set, taking a look. Has that runner at first, so Hobbs already in a little hot water. Swing and a miss. He was looking to add to that home run total with a swing like that, 0-1. As Benitez steps right back in. A long look down as Hobbs gets set right back out of the stretch here. The pitch high and outside, 1-1. Hopping around over there on first base is Daniel Burroway. See if the Pioneers can get him off base a little bit here. The pitch from Hobbs swung on and missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So it's a quick 1-2 count as Hobbs needs 1 more strike. As Jerry Reinhardt waits on deck. A long look here. Time called by Benitez as Burroway. As I said, he's been bouncing around down there at first base. Burroway on the season has stolen 4 bases and was caught stealing just 1 time. The pitch from Hobbs outside, kept in front of him. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. As a smart play there by Barrientos. A long look from the pitcher's mound. Hobbs moves into his windup, and the pitch taken. Ooh, that one. Hobbs was looking for it, but did not get the call. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count. It is juiced. It is jacked. It is full. And now it's time for the payoff pitch. Outside, ball 4. So, a little bit of a long at bat. A lot longer than the single hit by pitch. As that'll send Burroway to scoring position. Put Benitez on first via the base on balls. And now Jerry Reinhardt comes up. So, Reinhardt taking his spot out at the plate. So far this season for Jerry Reinhardt, .233, 14 for 60, a couple of doubles and a couple of triples. As Reinhardt gets set. Sets up and takes the look. The pitch. Attempted bunt. They say he pulled it back in time, so 1 ball, no strikes. Pioneers trying to find a way to get an out here. It's been a rough first 2 batters of the inning. As again, Reinhardt will be followed by Charlie Swycounty. As a check on the runner at second, the pitch, the bunt is shown again and again high, ball 2. So it's 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Still nobody out. First baseman in on the grass. So we'll see what comes here. The man on second dancing around out there. The pitch is thrown. That's again in there for a ball. 3-0. Pioneers trying to get something going off defensively here. They haven't been able to make it out in this inning, and they're one pitch away from loading the bases as Hobbs delivers. Hits the batter, and that will load him. So, the bases are now full, and that brings up Charlie Swy County, who I believe is celebrating a birthday here today. So, happy birthday to Charlie Swy County. Little visit at the pitcher's mound as now Alex Pardo comes out as well. He'll talk with his hurler. Pardo trying to calm things down as the Pioneers in early trouble here. As the catcher had already returned to home plate, he just now noticed that Bardo had come out following him up, so we'll see what the discussion amounts to here. As a long look, the umpires will break, and now it appears we're ready to go. As Barrientos comes back behind the plate, Swy County, as I said, I believe is celebrating a birthday here in the house tonight. As the Pioneers, now the positive is they have a force at any base. Hobbs comes home, in there for a strike, 0-1. So a little huddle at the mound, may have been all Hobbs needed. We'll see what he can do here. He takes a long look in, the wind and the pitch. High, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike as Hobbs trying to go right back to work here. He gets set. Moves into the windup and delivers. Bounces that one along. Pitcher hustles back in as that ball came back out to him. 2 balls, 1 strike. But Barrientos, an excellent job to keep that ball in front of him. He throws the baseball in. He'll get a new one from the home plate umpire. 2 balls, 1 strike. Still nobody out. Again, force at any base. So we'll see what Swy County can do here. Hobbs taking a look. Starts his windup and delivers. Cut on and missed. Strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. As now Swy County steps right back up. 2-2. Hobbs looking for a put-away pitch. Moves into his windup. The pitch. Cut on, popped up. That will get foul and again get out of the stadium. So make the right decision. Insist on diamond collision. As again, Hobbs trying to work through this here. Nobody out. Runners on every base. The pitch. Low. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The count is full. It is juiced. It is jacked. It is full. And that means we're going to see a payoff pitch. He moves into his windup and delivers. Cut on, drilled out here towards left. Should be playable. And it is. The first out of the inning is made. Runner will head for home, and that will be a sac fly to drive in a run. So Batavia goes up 1-0. So a sac fly for Charlie Swy County and an RBI. As now Trevor Dean will come up with runners still on first and second base. As trying to limit the damage. Again, 1 run on 1 hit now for the Batavia Muckdogs. Although here in the second inning, no hits. Everybody reached base via the free pass. Hit by a pitch, base on balls, and hit by a pitch. Dean waits. Good long look here for Hobbs. He winds, delivers, cut on, ground ball right over there to the shortstop, and they won't have a play. So the bases are loaded again, and there's the first hit here in the top of the second. It's an infield hit, as that brings up Joe Georgia, the first baseman. So Georgia takes a look as the Muckdogs have a 1-0 lead right now on just 2 hits in this game. They have the bases loaded again. The pitch from Hobbs is outside, 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0. As again, I'm sure the Muckdogs have revenge on their mind as the next pitch in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. It's another Tioga Down showdown. As again, a long look here from Georgia as he sets. Runners on every base. The pitch, low, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike as Hobbs really having issues with control here. Nobody up in the bullpen. So this is going to be Hobbs' burden to carry. Resetting the pitch. Cut on and fouled. That'll get way foul down the line. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 man out. As Georgia setting up down there. And again, looking for 1 more pitch. As the delivery from Hobbs is off the plate. 3 balls, 2 strikes. So again, it is juiced, it is jacked, it is full. And now we get a payoff pitch. Long look. The wind and pitch from Hobbs. Ball 4, he's going to walk in another run. And so with 1 out, it's now 2-0 Batavia. As again, still nobody working down in that Pios bullpen. Bases still loaded. As that brings up Bryce Mortellaro. As he comes up. And as I said, nobody's really had to take a bat off their shoulder. This one comes in. The throw over to first and over the head. This is going to allow another run to come around. Maybe 1 more as now they finally get a hold of the ball. Throw into home. And 3 runs are going to score on a misplay. Complete misplay as that ball should have come home. I don't know. That's a 5-0 lead now. I believe they got to give that an error, and they will. 1 out, and that's going to score 3 runs. And that is not at all what the Pioneers were hoping for here. As Mortellaro now stands on second base. And we go back to the top of the order. So Cameron Conley, who singled to start off the game, is now going to come up, and it's 5-0 Batavia. Still, the Pios bullpen remains quiet. The pitch, low, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 man out. As again, Hobbs getting back set. Again, he's had some control issues here tonight. As Hobbs returns, still that runner stands at second. The pitch, swung on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. It's another Tioga Down showdown. A long look out here from Cameron Conley. He tries to keep this one going. A pitch, cut on. This one drilled out here towards right field. The first baseman has a read and makes the catch for the second out. So, keep a runner standing on second base, but Conley will pop out to the first baseman, and that'll bring up Blair Frederick, who struck out back in the first inning. Frederick heads out here. Blair Frederick stepping in. 2 outs. Runner still standing on second base. Pioneers down 5-0 as they try to get to the bottom of the second inning. Hobbs winds, delivers, bounced in there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 the count. As Carson Hobbs trying to straighten everything out here. He gets set. Hobbs moving into his windup. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch. Taken low, 2 balls, no strikes. 2-0 count as Blair Frederick trying to keep this inning alive for the Batavia Muckdogs. A 5-0 lead. Hobbs checks back. The pitch. High, 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes, 2 men out. As Hobbs in danger of putting on another man via the free pass. Getting set. 3 balls, no strikes. The pitch. High, ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk. And that will put the Muckdogs on first and second base. As now Spencer Marcus comes up. He grounded into that double play before. Marcus checks in. As Hobbs trying to find his control here. The pitch. Taken for a strike, 0-1. So after 4 straight balls, he finds the zone against Spencer Marcus. Hobbs trying to get out of this inning. He needs just 1 more out to do it. The pitch. Cut on and missed, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes as Hobbs needs 1 more pitch. Carson Hobbs getting back set. In at the dish, Spencer Marcus, the 10th batter to come up here in this inning. Gets set, takes a look, winds and deals. Hobbs a little bit high, 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2. Pioneers hoping to get out of this here. 1-2. Hobbs comes back set. He winds, delivers, swung on and missed. That will be strike 3. And the Pioneers get out of the inning after giving up 5 runs. We'll be back here on Mixlr.com.
It's another day in the Twin Tiers. And for most of us, it's just another day on the job. Taking care of our neighbors, helping out our coworkers, and making our community a better place for all of us. When you love what you do and really care about the people you serve, you do it well. It's not for the glory, some big award, or even a pat on the back. It's just knowing that we can count on each other. That's reward enough. Arnett Health. It's what we do.
Give me a blue light lime.
Yeah! Grapefruit.
Blood orange, me berry.
You got it.
Oh! 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 Barry, you son of a bass. We've been through this. No thumbs. Just yanking your hook. Oh, good. When you're at the lake, you drink Labatt. That's lake law.
Hi, this is Marion Decker, and at the Decker...
All right, folks, and we are back as the Pioneers come back to the plate. Ben Shore going to lead things off. Shore's batting .246 on the season, 16 for 65, a double to his credit. Pioneers need a big response inning here after giving up 5 in the last half inning. Bottom of the second. A long look as the wind and the pitch. Taken for a ball, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. As Shore getting a look. The pitch. Taken for a strike, 1-1. As again. Getting set. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. Cut on and fouled away, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. As now Shore trying to reach base here. As Batavia has a comfortable 5-0 lead right now. The Pioneers have yet to even achieve a hit here in the bottom of the second. As Shore grounds that one towards short. Play over to first in plenty of time. So there's the first out of the inning on the 6-3 ground out for Ben Shore. That's going to bring up Dom Popa. Popa this season has really been something special to watch. Popa comes up, and he's batting .317, 19 for 60, 4 doubles, a triple, 9 runs batted in, and 12 bases on balls. So his at-bats have been something special, as I just said. See if he can get it going. A long look, the pitch, taken for a strike right down the middle. No balls, 1 strike. As again, George Osborne just dealing to these Pioneers batters. The rain has seemed to die off a little bit as that's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. It's a Tioga Down showdown. As another look here. Pioneers trying to get going. As, again, getting set. The pitch fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. As the Pioneers trying to keep things going for them. It's a ball, 2 strikes, 1 man out. As we continue to get through here. A long look. Popa trying to find his way on base. The pitch taken a little high, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 man out. Pitcher trying to get another quick inning. He had a 1-2-3 back in the first as that one bounces off the catcher's glove. 3 balls, 2 strikes. It is juiced. It is jacked. It is full. As again, Pioneers looking to get anything going. Middle of the field wide open as the second baseman very close to first. The shortstop in his usual spot, but that has left a wide hole up the middle. As that one bounces, shortstop charging. Swy County not going to get an even throw. So reaching will be Popa. As they award the hit, the Pioneers get their first hit of the evening. And Dom Popa continues his hitting streak here. He has been on it. As Chris Erickson, the next man up. Erickson, the last time he faced Muckdog pitching, was able to hit the first home run of the season out of Dwyer Stadium. So not his usual reference point, but 16 for 62 on the seasons, 3 doubles, a triple, and that home run I just mentioned. Getting set, Osborne delivers. Taken, strike 1. So no balls and a strike. As Popa takes his lead on first. Not much of a lead over there, but Osborne is noticing. Left-handed pitcher, he certainly gets an eye full of the man standing on first. Interesting setup here as Erickson will get set. The home run he hit was opposite field. He went out over right field in Dwyer Stadium as he drills that one right through the gap. And that'll be the second hit of the night for the Pioneers as they put runners on first and second. So nice hitting by Erickson as that'll bring up Robbie Barrientos. Back-to-back singles after the ground out as Barrientos heads for the plate. Gets his sign from manager Andrew Drum. Now there's runners at first and second base. We'll see if they're thinking about a bunt here maybe. I'm not sure, but the first baseman sure seems to think so. He's pinched in way on the grass. Getting set. A long look and the pitch. Outside and pass. That's going to get all the way to the backstop, so the runners will advance on the passed ball there. Runners now standing at second and third. 1 ball, no strikes. So, another chance here for the Pioneers as they look to claw their way back into this one. Down 5-0. A look out. As again, Barrientos waiting. The throw. Again, a little bit high, 2-0. Not quite high enough to get by the catcher this time, but again, I want to remind everybody, Osborne has yet to give up a run on the season in 7 appearances. The pitch high, 3 balls, no strikes. Osborne taking a walk, trying to get a deep breath here, as Gilmerod will be the next man up. And he will be looking to do something after the error that was given to him in the last half inning. That one way outside, ball 4, bases loaded, as with 1 out, Gilmerod will come to the plate. And again, the Pioneers threatening. We'll see if they can do anything with it here. Gilmerod steps up. As I was saying earlier, he's been on a little bit of a hot streak as of late. Murad batting .241, 13 for 54, a couple of doubles, only 3 RBIs on the season. He'd certainly love to cash in here. The pitch, cut on, drilled out there towards the shortstop, thrown over to second and to first in plenty of time, a double play. Nobody going to come home as, well, I don't think the walk was intentional, but it certainly didn't hurt. 3 outs. The Pioneers go to the top of the third, trailing 5-0. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball here on Mixlr.com.
Hi, this is Marion Decker, and at the Decker Agency, we've got over 34 years' experience in helping our clients get the best insurance coverage possible. We're local and we're trusted. We've built our business on the idea that customers should be treated like family. At the Decker Agency, we offer free quotes and consultations. Our clients can build their coverages to best suit their needs and budget. Please stop into our office at 416 East 14th Street in Elmira Heights or call us at 607-734-1100 to schedule your free consultation today. And like the Marion M. Decker Agency, LLC on Facebook. At the Decker Agency, we help you protect what matters most.
New extra charge hot and iced coffee from Dunkin' is made with 20% extra caffeine from green coffee extract, because we could all use a little extra this year. Whether that's an extra boost, some extra boldness, or the drive to go the extra mile, we're extra ready for whatever comes our way and extra excited to take it on. Let's get it done with new extra charge hot or iced coffee from Dunkin' with 20% extra caffeine. And pair it with snackable stuffed bagel minis for an added all-day boost. Order ahead on the Dunkin' app. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
So, what brings you and Greg to marriage counseling today?
Jake from State Farm. My husband calls him all the time. 2, 3 in the morning, it doesn't matter.
I see. Greg, is this true?
Yeah, Jake saves us tons on our insurance. No matter what time it is, he's always there.
Mm-hmm. And how much did he save you?
Hundreds.
Listen, can I call this Jake from State Farm?
You've got to be kidding me.
State Farm is there for you anytime, anywhere. Call 1-800-STATE-FARM or click today. Get to a better state. State Farm.
Standard all-wheel drive. Toyota, let's go places.
All right, folks, and with that, we are back. A little bit of an elongated break as we had the Wiener Dog race down here to my right-hand side. Wiener Dog race, always a fun time here at the ballpark. A little bit wet conditions, but again, the Elmira Pioneers in a little bit of a deep hole here, down 5-0. Elmira looking to get through an inning quickly here as they need to stop the bleeding. 5-0 on just 2 hits, and Carson Hobbs returns for his 3rd inning of work. See if he can rebound here. Quick look at the man starting things off is Dan Burroway. He led off last inning too, and he led it off with a hit by a pitch. First pitch, cut on, fouled away, 0-1. That one was a bit tight as well, as Hobbs going to be looking to keep his composure in this half inning. The pitch, taken a little high, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike for the Pioneers hurler. So we are through 2 full. It's 5-0 for Batavia. The pitch inside, 2-1. Again, coming close. Certainly don't want another hit by pitch to start off an inning. Hobbs delivers. Inside again, 3-1. Hobbs really having trouble locating those pitches. 3 balls, 1 strike, nobody out. Hobbs into his delivery, cut on and Fouled back. 3 balls, 2 strikes. It is full. It is juiced. It is jacked. And that means we're going to get a payoff pitch. Stepping back in. A long look here for Burway. Hobbs moves into his delivery. Fouled back and towards the visiting broadcast booth, but that will get out of play. Make the right decision. Insist on diamond collision. As the Pioneers really trying to get going here. It has been a struggle so far. The wind, the pitch, inside, ball 4. Another free pass issued by Hobbs. So, Batavia will start off with a man on first base again. As Abner Benitez, who worked himself a walk in the last inning that the Muckdogs were at the plate, will step up and face off with Hobbs again. See if Hobbs can find a way to get out of this inning a little bit quicker than the last time. 10 batters came up to the plate before he was finally able to work his way through. That one low and inside. 1 ball, no strikes. So it's a 1-0 count. Still nobody out. Benitez settling in as he waits. The pitch. Cut on and fouled back. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out. As again, Benitez takes a look. Hobbs waiting. The pitch taken for a strike, 1-2. Hobbs has no problem finding the zone there. As it's getting a little lighter in the nighttime sky, I think this rain may be just about by us at this point. The pitch. Cut on, drilled out here towards right. Coming in, makes the catch. So there's the first out of the inning. Runner still standing on first base, but that was an important one. As that's going to bring up Jerry Reinhardt. Reinhardt, who was also hit by a pitch an inning ago. Popa really managing his way around right field there. As Reinhardt steps in. As I said, hit by a pitch in the last half inning. Now the Pioneers will be looking to get a ground ball. See if they can do just that here. A long look and the pitch. High and over the head of the catcher. That is going to send the man to second. As I'll tell you, once you get behind the catcher, it's almost a track meet down there. You got a long way to go to the fence. So 1 ball, no strikes, 1 man out. The possibility of the double play now off the table. So a long look and a pitch. Carson Hobbs delivers in tight, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. 1 man out. Still only 2 hits on the board despite the 5 runs. That's a long look again from Hobbs. He winds, delivers. Taken for ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. As again, in danger of putting another man on base via the free pass. There's been quite a few of them here tonight. The pitch, taken for a strike, 3-1. As again, Hobbs trying to find pitches that work. Charlie Swikowski, the birthday boy, on deck. Hit a sac fly RBI in his first time up, so no official at bat. A long look in the pitch from Hobbs. Cut on and fouled back. 3-2. The count is full. It is juiced. It is jacked. And that means we're going to get another payoff pitch. A long look out here from Jerry Reinhardt. Waiting. Hobbs delivers high. Ball 4. So he came back from down 3-0 and ended up putting him on first base anyway. So another free pass, as that's going to bring up Charlie Swikowski. Swikowski, again, no official at bats, a sac fly for an RBI. We'll see what he does here. Swy County certainly gets a hold of some of these. If he does that here, the Pioneers could be in trouble. So Swy County steps in as Hobbs will get set out there. Waits and takes a look. The pitch. Cut on and missed. 0-1. No balls. 1 strike. As Swy County steps back in. A look out here. 0-1 the count. As Hobbs delivers. Drilled towards second base. Pieter will pick it up. Throw over to second. And it's over the top of the first baseman's head. So they will go to second base. And the man will score. So it's 6-0 on the second error of the game for the Pioneers. Wait, why is the runner still? There we go. Okay. Now I'm sorted. So, Reinhardt is out on the force. Burroway came around to score. Swy County ends up at second on the error. And that is going to bring up Trevor Dean. So, 2 outs, 1 man on. The pitch, cut on, fouled. So, no balls, 1 strike. And that will bring us to make the right decision. Insist on diamond collision. As again, no balls, 1 strike. 2 men out. Pioneers. 2 hits, but also 2 outs on the night so far. A long look and the pitch from Hobbs on the outside corner, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 men out. 6 runs have come across for the Batavia Muckdogs. A look from Hobbs. The pitch taken for strike 3, a punch out, and that will do it for the top of the third. We head for the bottom of the third. Pioneers trailing 6-0. We'll see what they can do when they come up to bat next.
It's another day in the Twin Tiers. And for most of us, it's just another day on the job. Taking care of our neighbors, helping out our coworkers, and making our community a better place for all of us. When you love what you do and really care about the people you serve, you do it well. It's not for the glory, some big award, or even a pat on the back. It's just knowing that we can count on each other. That's reward enough. Arnett Health. It's what we do.
Give me a blue light lime.
Yeah. Grapefruit.
Blood orange, me berry.
You got it.
Oh! Barry, you son of a bass. We've been through this. No thumbs. Just yanking your hook. Oh, good. When you're at the lake, you drink Labatt. That's lake law.
All right, and with that, the Pioneers come back up to the plate. See if they can find something to go their way, as was just a rough start here. As now Aaron Thomas will come up to the plate. Thomas, followed by Emilian Pietre and Jeff Mejia. So again, it hasn't been a kind night to the Pioneers as of yet. As now, again, still trying to help out their own cause here. As that's taken for a ball, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. Nobody out. As Thomas leads things off here. A long look. As the pitch is cut on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Stepping back in, Thomas really trying to get something going here. The pitch is in there for a ball, as that's going to be a big one. See what the Pioneers can do here. A long look. The pitch is cut on and fouled away. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. 2-2 to Aaron Thomas. Trying very, very hard to start something off here for the Pios. It has been a rough evening for them so far. As Thomas takes a look, the pitch cut on and missed as he goes down on strikes. So again, as I said, not exactly what they were looking for here. As Thomas strikes out, that'll bring up Emilian Pietre. We'll see if he can get something going. So here he comes up, batting out of that left side batter's box against the lefty pitcher. And now again, the Elmira Pioneers looking for some sort of offense as they face the first out. And that was a ball to Pietre. Getting set, the wind and the pitch. Taken inside, 2-0. So working the count here from the 10 spot. See if they can keep that going. A long look in again, the pitch. Outside again, 3-0. So they're still looking for a base runner here in the bottom of the third. A 6-0 lead for the Muckdogs right now. The pitch is in there for ball 4. So a walk on 4 pitches for Pietre. And that is going to bring up the top of the order as Jeff Mejia, who earned himself a walk back in the first inning, but then was caught stealing. So we'll see if he can get it going here. As the Muckdogs looking for something down there. I'm not sure what was going on, but here we go. First pitch to Mejia. High. So 5 consecutive balls now. Little interesting look as the Pioneers trying to get the offense going. They have 2 errors against them here tonight. Also have 2 hits, the same as the Muckdogs. Difference lies in the scoreboard. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. It's a Tioga Down showdown. As again, Mejia takes a look. The wind and the pitch. Taken for strike 2. And you saw that one all the way. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 6-0 deficit for the Pioneers. As again, a long look. Step off the mound. As again, George Osborne has been efficient, to say the least, here against the Pioneers. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Mejia waits, takes that one. Ball 2, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner still standing over there on first base. Waiting. Mejia takes a look. Osborne delivers. Cut on, drilled out here to left. That's going to get foul, so 2 balls, 2 strikes one more time. 2-2 the count as the Elmira Pioneers trying to go to work. It has not been a good one so far. 6-0 deficit as the Pioneers batting here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. So we are almost a third of the way through this game. Osborne stepping off again. Not sure what kind of speed Pietre will bring out here on the base paths. Haven't seen him take off yet. The pitch cut on by Mejia. And there is a runner at first, so that will be a strikeout despite the fact that the catcher dropped the ball. So 2 quick outs now as Donovan Montgomery going to try to keep this inning alive. Again, Osborne, you're seeing why he's been so hard to score against. So efficient with every pitch. As now getting set. Montgomery takes a look. The pitch cut on, fouled away, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 men out. As Donovan Montgomery takes his time. A check. Osborne delivers. Cut on and missed, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Stepping back. Long look here from Osborne. As he has his sign. Trying to get out of this half inning. The pitch. Cut on, drilled up the middle. Shortstop makes the grab. Throws over to second. Not going to beat. And Andy Drum's going to come argue that one. As I think he's got an argument here. He's telling Drum not to come in. Drum, I was sure, the same way that he was, that Pietra made the bag, as the fielding umpire says he doesn't even want to hear it. That's just a bad call. He did not. He was still in the air when Pietra came in and touched the bag. That is a bad, bad call. Well, it doesn't matter. The half inning comes to an end. And now the Pioneers, another 0 on the board. They still trail 6-0. We'll be back with the top of the 4th here on Mixlr.com.
This is Marion Decker, and at the Decker Agency, we've got over 34 years' experience in helping our clients get the best insurance coverage possible. We're local and we're trusted. We've built our business on the idea that customers should be treated like family. At the Decker Agency, we offer free quotes and consultations. Our clients can build their coverages to best suit their needs and budget. Please stop into our office at 416 East 14th Street in Elmira Heights or call us at 607-734-1100 to schedule your free consultation today. And like the Marion M. Decker Agency LLC on Facebook, at the Decker Agency, we help you protect what matters most.
New extra charge hot and iced coffee from Dunkin' is made with 20% extra caffeine from green coffee extract, because we could all use a little extra this year. Whether that's an extra boost, some extra boldness, or the drive to go the extra mile, we're extra ready for whatever comes our way and extra excited to take it on. Let's get it done with new extra charge hot or iced coffee from Dunkin' with 20% extra caffeine. And pair it with snackable stuffed bagel minis for an added all-day boost. Order ahead on the Dunkin' app. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
So, what brings you and Greg to marriage counseling today?
Jake from State Farm. My husband calls him all the time. 2, 3 in the morning, it doesn't matter.
I see. Greg, is this true?
Yeah, Jake saves us tons on our insurance.
Or click today. Get to a better state. State Farm.
All right, and with that, we are back here live for the top of the 4th inning. My apologies to State Farm. We'll make that up to you a little bit later, as next man up is going to be taking a look here. Sorry, just a moment. As a long look here. The pitch taken by Georgia for a ball, 1-0. Sorry about that. For some reason, the umpire made a signal, and I assumed there was a pinch hitter, but it is Joe Georgia. I was waiting to get a look at the number. Georgia, again, walked in his first plate appearance as he takes ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. As getting in, Joe Georgia takes his time. Long pitch for the Pioneers. In there for a strike, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Nobody out. The pitch. Ball. 3-1. 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Nobody out. The pitch. Cut on, drilled through the gap, and that will get to right field, as that'll be hustled back in quickly there by Popa, and still that'll be the 3rd hit of the night for the Batavia Muckdogs. Next man up going to be Bryce Mortellaro. Mortellaro reached on an error, so 0 for 1 in the game so far, as the Muckdogs trying to continue their strong play so far here in the first 3 innings, as we'll see what they can do. Again, there is some movement down in the Pioneers bullpen as Tom Catania gets stretched out. See when the Pioneers skipper Andrew Drum thinks to bring him into the game as a bunt laid down. This is going to be fair, and the throw will not come. So Gil Murad will sit on it, and that will be an infield hit. Now the 4th hit of the game as Cameron Conley comes up to the plate. So, see what Conley can do here. He has so far singled and popped up to the first baseman. A long look. Conley waits. As again, Hobbs sets. Checks on the runners and delivers home. Another bunt late, and that one hit the batter, so he should be out. Wait for the signal. That was in play. The Pioneers are asking why he's not out. No balls, 1 strike. I don't know. All right, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Nobody out. As runners stand on first and second base. The wind and the pitch. Cut on and missed, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. As Conley gets set. Conley waiting as he takes a look. Hobbs trying to find an out here in the top of the 4th. Runners at first and second. The pitch, a half swing, and they say he went, so that'll be strike 3. First out here in the inning as Conley goes down swinging, and that'll bring up Blair Frederick. Frederick has struck out and walked here tonight, 0 for 1. Frederick comes up. A long look. So, 1 out here in the top of the 4th inning. Pioneers trying to get something going. Set, checking back on the runner at second. The pitch is outside. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. Runners on first and second. Batavia looking to put something in play here as Carson Hobbs delivers high, 2-0. 2 balls, no strike to Blair Frederick. He'll be followed up by Spencer Marcus. As again, Pioneers looking to put up a 0 for the first time since the 1st inning. A long look and a pitch from Hobbs is outside, bounces away. The runners are both going to advance as Barrientos has to chase it down. It's 3 balls, no strikes now from Carson Hobbs. And again, we'll see. It looks like Catania is warmed. As now we'll see if the Pioneers can find the strike zone. Carson Hobbs going right back here. Runners stand at first and second base. Or excuse me, second and third base. My apologies. Top of the 4th inning. 1 man out. 3-0 count. The infield all on the infield grass. The pitch is taken on the outside corner for a strike, 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Again, the infield all hovered around that infield grass. Anything even into remotely shallow outfield would bring around both runs standing in scoring position. The pitch taken in there for strike 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. As now we'll see if Frederick will swing away. Hobbs getting set. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Hobbs getting set. Checks and delivers. Cut on, drilled out here towards center field. Center fielder backing up. This will be a sac fly that will score a run. Runner retreats back to second base as it makes it a 7-0 lead for the Batavia Muckdogs. So another sac fly RBI, as that's going to bring up Spencer Marcus. As Marcus comes in so far, he's grounded into a double play and struck out. He is one of the very, very few not to reach base here tonight. And by few, I do mean the only. Spencer Marcus trying to make it a complete trip, as that's in there for a ball, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes, as the Pioneers trying to find footing here. A long look. Carson Hobbs getting set. He pitches, cut on, drilled down the third base line, but gets foul, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hobbs trying to make it through a 4th inning of work here. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. 7-0. Runner still standing on second base. A look. The pitch. Cut on. Drilled towards short. And Montgomery makes the grab for the final out. So we head for the bottom of the 4th. Pioneers trailing 7-0. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball on Mixlr.com.
Everything you need when you need it most. Introducing the Toyota Venza with standard all-wheel drive. Toyota, let's go places.
It's another day in the Twin Tiers. And for most of us, it's just another day on the job. Taking care of our neighbors, helping out our coworkers, and making our community a better place for all of us. When you love what you do and really care about the people you serve, you do it well. It's not for the glory, some big award, or even a pat on the back. It's just knowing that we can count on each other. That's reward enough. Arnett Health. It's what we do.
Give me a blue light lime.
Yeah! Grapefruit.
Blood orange, Barry.
You got it.
All right, well, we speed along here as the Pioneers return to the batting box, and we'll see if hopefully they can find something. Bobby Marsh will lead the half inning off. But again, the Pioneers have just struggled here tonight. And I don't know, they were getting out of the gate rough last night. Hopefully they can find a way to link some hits together. Would love to at least put that first run up on George Osborne on the season. A look in the pitch. Take in for a strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike to Bobby Marsh. Bottom of the 4th inning. Pioneers trailing by 7 as we're into the middle of this ball game. Marsh takes a couple of cuts and now will step back in. Big gap right up the middle again as the shortstop moved over closer to second base, and again, that second baseman way over there towards first as that's taken for a strike, 0-2. Osborne has been right around the dish all night long. The Pioneers just haven't been able to get the bat on the ball. As now, the team from Batavia, helped out by a few free passes, that's for sure. And don't get me wrong, quite a few of the runs are unearned, but that one taken for a ball, 1-2. But the fact of the matter is, they've capitalized on opportunities. 5 runs in the second, 1 run in the third, 1 run in the fourth. The Pioneers going to have some big comeback innings here as swinging and fouling that one off. Keeps the count 1-2 as Bobby Marsh, one of the hottest hitters for the Pioneers, trying to find the base path. He struck out back in the first inning, has not come back up again until now. So it has been a solid 3 innings since Marsh saw the plate, as Osborne pitching efficiently to say the least, in there for a ball, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. As Bobby Marsh getting set. He waits. The pitch. Cut on and missed. Marsh goes down on strikes. So the Pioneers continuing to have trouble with Osborne out there, as that's the second swinging strikeout for Bobby Marsh. That'll bring up Ben Shore. Shore grounded out, shortstop to first. In his first at bat, we'll see if he can get something going here, as the next 2 men to come up after him were able to single, just not able to get home. Actually, the next 3 men all reach base, as Barrientos had a base on balls. My apologies, as that one's outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Normally, we'd be checking the out-of-town scoreboard about now, but, well, to be perfectly honest with you, the PGCBL website is giving me some issues up here in the booth. The pitch, high, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes to Ben Shore. As again, Shore trying to find some offense here. The pitch, Osborne finds the strike zone there. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-1 the count. As the Pioneers still trying to find that offense that has eluded them all night. The pitch in there for a ball, 3-1. So it's a 3 ball, 1 strike count, as the Pioneers trying to work their way back into this game. It's going to be a long process, as the pitch taken high. So ball 4, and the Pioneers have a base runner with 1 out, as that's going to bring up Dom Popa. So Popa, who reached with a single back in the 2nd inning, now going to need to connect and try to find his way onto the base pass. Ben Shore takes his lead from first as he gets set. A long look. Osborne winds and deals outside. 1 ball, no strikes. So 1-0. As Popa looking to help the Pioneers get going here in the bottom of the 4th inning. The pitch taken for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. It's a Tioga Down showdown. As again, Popa waits. Osborne checks the runner, winds and delivers. Taken for a ball. 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. The Elmira Pioneers trying to battle their way back here. After a 5-run second, a 1-run third, and a 1-run fourth from the Batavia Muckdogs, the pitch taken high again, 3-1. So Osborne pitching around the zone a little bit here. Next man up would be Chris Erickson. See if Popa can keep the inning alive. The pitch cut on and fouled. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 man out, as Dom Popa trying to keep it going. He's already had a single here tonight. He is one of the 2 Pioneers hits. It is juiced, it is jacked, it is full, and that means it's time for the payoff pitch. Outside, ball 4. The Pioneers now have 2 base runners. So the base on balls rearing its ugly head now, as the catcher will head out and have a chat with his hurler. Osborne has been very effective to this point, as now his pitching coach heads out to the mound as well. Chris Erickson, who also singled back in the 2nd, will be the next man at the plate. Osborne going to have a chat with his pitching coach. Umpire heading towards the Pioneers dugout. I believe he's looking for balls. So some more chatting going on, as the ball boy brought out some balls for the home plate umpire, as this should break up here in just a moment. 1 man out. Pioneers with a runner in scoring position for just the second time tonight. As now, I'm not sure what the home plate umpire was pointing at there. It looked like he was pointing at Andrew Drum. As everyone getting into position, Chris Erickson will be the next man up. 1 man out, 2 men on. Runner standing at second base. Erickson, certainly speedy. We'll see what he can do here. As they wait, each runner takes their respective lead. As the pitch comes in there for a strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. As Osborne going right back to work here. This is just the 4th batter in the inning. As the Pioneers need some offense here. The pitch fouled off, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 man out. As the Pioneers looking for an out. They need some runs here. The pitch outside, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 man out. Erickson trying to find something he can put good wood on. A long look towards home plate. Osborne gets set. The pitch, cut on, chopped towards third, and that will get foul. 1-2 again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pioneers still looking to find their way onto the scoreboard. They haven't been able to do that yet. 4th inning. This is usually a big inning for the Pioneers this season. As now the check on the runner. Getting back set, Osborne. Moves into the stretch. Delivers low and inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2. Osborne trying to find a put-away pitch for Chris Erickson. Next man up, Robbie Barrientos. See if Erickson can find a way to reach here. As time is asked for and given. So it's a 2-2 count. 1 man out. Erickson definitely battling, to say the least. As he waits. The pitch cut on and fouled away. 2-2 one more time. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 man out. Erickson with runners on first and second base. As now, Erickson takes a look. Osborne still out there. He delivers. Outside, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Erickson taking all the way there. 3-2. It is full. It is juiced. It is jacked. It is full. Another payoff pitch. Cut on and drilled. That will get foul. And out of here. Make the right decision. Insist on diamond collision. As again, Erickson sets in there. He waits. A long look. Off and running from second. Cut on over towards right field. This will get into foul territory, so everyone has to go back. A huge jump out there for Ben Shore. He was off and running well before the pitcher even went home. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 man out. Everybody back to whence they came. And Erickson right back up to the plate. He waits. A look, the pitch. Inside, ball 4. Bases are loaded with 1 out. So for the second time tonight, the Pioneers have the bases loaded as Robbie Barrientos comes up to bat. He has walked here tonight. He's going to be looking to make contact right here. Would love to cut this deficit. If he gets anything into a gap out there, it could cut it down to 4. As the speed of Erickson Could bring him all the way around. The pitch is cut on and missed, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, as Robbie Barrientos trying to get things going. Gil Murad will be next man up. Murad has already had the bases loaded once. The pitch, cut on and fouled back, 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes. Barrientos getting the swing away sign from his third base coach. Universal clapping of the hands. As setting the pitch. Taken for a ball, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 man out. As Robbie Barrientos looking for something he can do something with. Looking to get wood on ball. 1-2. He sets. The pitch, Barrientos. They say he went around, so that'll be a strikeout. And the second out here in the bottom of the 4th. That's going to bring up Gil Murad. So Barrientos slowly walking back as Gil Murad comes up. Gil Murad, who grounded into a double play. See if he can do something here. Would love to scratch across the first run of the season against Osborne. The pitch is taken for a strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Murad waits. No balls, 1 strike. 2 men out. Bottom of the 4th. The pitch. Murad takes ball 1, 1-1. So the first run of the season on Osborne is standing 90 feet away if the Pioneers can bring him home. Getting set, the pitch. Taken, ball 2. 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Nobody warming in the Batavia pen, and no surprise, really, Osborne's been absolutely special here tonight. The pitch, way outside, 3-1. 1 pitch away from walking in the first run of the season against him. Waiting, Gil Murad. You know he would love to put bat on ball, but he'll take a walk as the pitch cut on and fouled away, way out of the stadium. Make the right decision, insist on diamond collision. 3 balls, 2 strikes. It is full, it is juiced, it is jacked. And we see another payoff pitch. Pioneers looking for the scoreboard. Murad waits. The pitch. Everybody moving. That one hops away. Murad hustling down to first. He is gonna make it. It was a strikeout, but they couldn't throw him out, so the bases remain loaded, and a run comes across to score. As Aaron Thomas comes up, Thomas has struck out here tonight. He'll be looking to get bat on ball as Thomas. That is officially the first run to score on Osborne all season long. He's pitched in 7 appearances. As he pitches now to Thomas, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 men out. Pioneers looking to find some more. Aaron Thomas waits. The pitch. Taken for a ball. 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes as Osborne working around down there. It does look like somebody's headed for the bullpen for Batavia. More discussion out here at the mound. As Swy County, the birthday boy, having a talk with Osborne at the mound. Swy County still talking. As now Osborne will set. The third baseman now coming in and trying to calm down his pitcher as well. Aaron Thomas would love to mute this, as if he can get a hit, he can drive in a couple of runs here. Gil Murad standing on first. The pitch. Taken for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Thomas waits. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 men out. The pitch. taken. Strike two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. It's a Tioga Down showdown. Thomas needs to find a way to get on here. Help the Pioneers climb back in. The pitch taken. Strike 3. And Thomas is not happy with it at all, as he didn't take his bat off his shoulder here in the bottom of the 4th with the bases loaded. He did not like the call, and he said something as he was walking off. Well, the Pioneers scratch across the run. It's 7-1. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball here on Mixlr.com.
Give me a blue light lime.
Yeah. Grapefruit.
Blood orange, me berry.
Got it.
Oh! Barry, you son of a bass. We've been through this. No thumbs. Just yanking your hook. Oh, good. When you're at the lake, you drink Labatt. That's lake law.
Hi, this is Marion Decker, and at the Decker Agency, we've got over 34 years' experience in helping our clients get the best insurance coverage possible. We're local and we're trusted. We've built our business on the idea that customers should be treated like family. At the Decker Agency, we offer free quotes and consultations. Our clients can build their coverages to best suit their needs and budget. Please stop into our office at 416 East 14th Street in Elmira Heights, or call us at 607-734-1100 to schedule your free consultation today. And like the Marion M. Decker Agency, LLC on Facebook. At the Decker Agency, we help you protect what matters most.
New extra charge hot and iced coffee from Dunkin' is made with 20% extra caffeine from green coffee extract, because we could all use a little extra this year. Whether that's an extra boost, some extra boldness, or the drive to go the extra mile, we're extra ready for whatever comes our way and extra excited to take it on. Let's get it done with new extra charge hot or iced coffee from Dunkin' with 20% extra caffeine. And pair it with snackable stuffed bagel minis for an added all-day boost. Order ahead on the Dunkin' app. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
So, what brings you and Greg to marriage counseling today?
Jake from State Farm. My husband calls him all the time. 2, 3 in the morning, it doesn't matter.
I see. Greg, is this true?
Yeah, Jake saves us tons on our insurance, no matter what time it is. He's always there.
Mm-hmm. And how much did he save you?
Hundreds.
Listen, can I call this Jake from State Farm?
You've got to be kidding me.
State Farm is there for you anytime, anywhere. Call 1-800-STATE-FARM or click today. Get to a better state. State Farm.
All right, well, the Pioneers back out to the field. They do manage to scratch across a run here, as that'll be an important run right now, as they're still trying to fight their way back. A new pitcher on the mound as Tom Catania makes his way in. Nice to see Tom back in a Pioneers uniform again. He was such a huge part just a couple short years ago. So far this season, 4.0 ERA, has a loss to his credit, 5 appearances so far, 9 innings pitched, 12 hits, 8 runs, 4 of them earned, 1 base on balls, 6 strikeouts, as that first pitch he throws is fouled off, 0-1. So Catania trying to get things going here, as, again, leading off an inning, Dan Burroway. Burroway waits. The pitch. This one popped out towards center field, hustling in, but he is not going to get there, as Burroway going to get a base hit. And that'll put a runner on first to start things off against Catania. So first batter against him, and a single. As a rough night does come to an end for Carson Hobbs. Hobbs pitched 4 full innings. Gave up 4 hits, 7 runs. So not the start he was hoping for, as that one's in there for a strike from Catania, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike to Abner Benitez. Benitez has walked and flew out to the right fielder. 0-1 the count. Catania gets set, delivers. Swing and a miss, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. As Tom Catania setting out there on the mound. Trying to come in and just rebuild that scoreboard, trying to put up zeros. And that one's fouled off again, 0-2. It's going to be a hard night for the bullpen. We'll see how many innings they're going to give Catania as Andrew Drum always comes in with a little bit of a plan to start the game. As again, no balls, 2 strikes. Getting set. The wind and the pitch is in there for a ball. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Thank you. So 1-2, nobody out. A long look. The pitch. Cut on, drilled towards second. Pietro picks up, throws over to second. In time, over to first. Also in time, double play. So a sweet turn there on the 4-6-3. And a thank you very much as 4-6-3 double play. Big one for the Pioneers. Jerry Reinhardt will come up next. He was hit by a pitch and he's walked. So this is a big one for Catania if he can get Jerry Reinhardt. Would be the first 0 for the Pioneers since the first inning. He waits. Catania sets. Winds. Delivers. A little bit inside. Catania thought it hit the inside corner, and I'll be honest, from my vantage point, I thought it did too. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 men out. Catania resets. The wind, the pitch. Fouled off, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. As again, the Pioneers trying to keep things going here. 1-1. A long look. 1 ball, 1 strike. He waits as Catania will step off. 1-1. 2 men out. He waits. The pitch. Inside, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Getting set. A long look from Tom Catania. The pitch. That one right at the first baseman, and that'll be the 3rd out. So the Pios do it. They put up a 0 for the first time since the top of the first inning, as that went as well as you could have hoped for. It's 7-1. The Pioneers coming back up to the plate when we come back.
Everything you need when you need it most. Introducing the Toyota Venza with standard all-wheel drive. Toyota, let's go places.
It's another day in the Twin Tiers. And for most of us, it's just another day on the job. Taking care of our neighbors, helping out our coworkers, and making our community a better place for all of us. When you love what you do and really care about the people you serve, you do it well. It's not for the glory, some big award, or even a pat on the back. It's just knowing that we can count on each other. That's reward enough. Arnett Health. It's what we do.
Give me a blue light lime.
Grapefruit.
All right, folks, my apologies as Petre comes up to the dish. A swing and a miss, 0-1. So no balls, 1 strike, nobody out. As Petre leads things off, Pietre, after the strikeout by Aaron Thomas. He sets. The pitch again from Osborne. Outside, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out. as the Pioneers looking to go. Cut on, popped up into foul territory, chasing it back towards the bullpen. Not going to get there. So it'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes. As the Pioneers trying to start off the bottom of the 5th with a bang. It's been back-to-back innings they've been very successful in scoring in. They did score a run back in the 4th. See if they can get it done here in the bottom of the 5th. Has not been an easy time for them so far. As now, Peter takes a look. He waits again. As pitch coming here. Osborne delivers. Outside, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Stepping back in. Emilien Pitre waits. The line, the delivery, cut on and missed, as that will be strike 3. And there's the first out here in the bottom of the 5th. So that brings up Jeff Mejia. Mejia, who has walked, was caught stealing, and struck out. So far, 0 for 1 on the night. As again, Mejia stepping back in here. 7-1 in favor of Batavia right now. As the Muckdogs trying to put up another 0 against the Pioneers. 1 ball, no strikes. Mejia looking to get the bat working for him again. When he joined the team, he was getting it going all the time, as that's 2 balls, no strikes. But unfortunately, here at Dunn Field, he has struggled a little bit to get going. As now again, Mejia waits. Quick look here in the bottom of the 5th. The wind, the pitch. Taken for a ball, 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes, as Mejia trying to force the hand of the pitcher. He would love to find base here. Mejia waits. The pitch. Taken in there for a strike. Very deliberate strike call there from the umpire. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, as Mejia looking to reach. Hits 5 for the Batavia Muckdogs, 2 for the Pioneers, as that one gets down and in play. Mejia gonna run all day. He rounds first, heads for second. Little trouble fielding it out there in the left, but Mejia has a stand-up double, and with 1 out, the Pioneers threatening again. So, that will bring up Donovan Montgomery, who has struck out and grounded out to short. 1 out here. In the bottom of the 5th, Mejia standing at second in scoring position, as Coach Andy Drum giving signals to his leadoff batter. Mejia finds that sweet spot and just manages to get one in on the fair side of the foul line, as that's high. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0. It almost seems as though they're expecting Mejia to take a base here. Mejia was caught stealing the last time he was on the base on balls. Third base, certainly an interesting one to try to steal, as you don't see it happen too often, as that's in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, a Tioga Down showdown. Bottom of the 5th inning. Pioneers trying to get something going offensively. As a long look, the pitch. Cut on and fouled away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So, 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. As Donovan Montgomery, who is 0 for 2 on the night, trying to put himself into the positive side of this ball game. Pioneers, 3 hits. The pitch. Bounced up and in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2. As the Muckdogs looking to play a little bit of cricket here, maybe. 2-2. 1 man out. Long look from Montgomery. As Osborne moves into his pitching motion. It is high, 3-2. So, the count is full, it is juiced, it is jacked, And we're going to see a payoff pitch. As Donovan Montgomery waits the pitch. Way outside, ball 4. And with 1 out, runners will now stand on first and second. So a free pass will bring up Bobby Marsh. Bobby Marsh tonight, a couple of strikeouts, both swinging. As Marsh comes up, they're signaling down, I think, towards the bullpen. 1 man out. As Marsh looking to get bat on ball here and find a way to bring these runners around. Pioneers trailing by 6. As Marsh gets set, he takes a look. The pitch. High. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0. As again, the Elmira Pioneers trailing by 6 runs here in the bottom of the 5th. Trying to come back. As a long look in here from Osborne. Osborne checks the runners, delivers. In there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. It's another Tioga Downs showdown. So, 1-1 count. Osborne checking in. Again, he's gotten Bobby Marsh to swing through a couple of pitches as that one cut on and fouled back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2. Marsh in danger again of going down via the punch out. Got to try to find a way to get on base here. As Marsh steps back in. A long look from Bobby Marsh. Osborne now has the sign he wants. Delivers. Outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 the count. As the Elmira Pioneers. Big gaping hole right up the middle if Marsh can get this bat on something. Again, another team playing Bobby Marsh heavy to the right-hand side. The pitch, cut on, drilled towards the shortstop, takes a funny hop, as that will be in time, but the runners move up to second and third. So there's now 2 outs, but the base runners are both in scoring position now. As a 6-3, as Ben Shore comes up. Shore grounded out exactly that way, 6-3, and then had himself a base on balls where he got all the way to third base. Is this going to do it on the day for Osborne? It appears so. We'll wait and see. Osborne going to, I think, try to talk his way into staying out here. Runners at second and third. As the catcher saying he's still got it. So, Osborne will take one more shot. See if he can get Ben Shore. Shore, as I said, has walked and grounded out to short. He would love to bring around these 2 runs and close this gap to 4. We'll see if Shore can get bat on ball here. A lot of room near that first base area as the first baseman playing almost over towards second as that's outside 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 men out here in the bottom of the 5th. A good long look from Ben Shore. The pitch, high, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. As Shore comes back up. As again, Osborne delivers inside 3-0. So it's a 3 ball, no strike count. As again, Osborne gonna have to come right at him now. We'll see if Shore's swinging away. He is not. That's ball 4. So the bases are loaded now with 2 outs. And that is gonna bring up Don Popa. Nobody coming out to the mound this time. So Popa, who has singled and walked, if he can find some space in the outfield, as everybody shifts again. Popa looking for just a little room. He would love to score some runs here. 3 men aboard. Popa gets set. The pitch cut on and missed as that one bounced. No balls, 1 strike. Popa looking to come up and make a difference right away. Popa gets set over the heart of the plate. A long look from Osborne. The pitch outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, you see it, and you wonder why you come up and start swinging after Osborne had so much trouble getting the ball over the plate to shore, but that's why I'm up here and they're down there. As Osborne comes set, he delivers inside and almost got him. 2 balls, 1 strike. So 2-1 to Dom Popa. As Popa would be followed by Erickson if he can reach. 2-1 count. Popa getting set. The pitch from Osborne. High again, 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. 1 ball away from walking in a run. We'll see what Popa's thinking here. Dom Popa gets set. He waits on the pitch. Osborne delivers. Taken right down the middle. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The count is juiced. It is jacked. It is full. And a payoff pitch. We've seen this before with the bases loaded. See if Popa can change the outcome. As both times it resulted in the final out of the inning. The pitch from Osborne hits off the helmet, and that will be a hit by pitch, bringing in Mejia. So a hit by pitch brings in Mejia, keeps the bases loaded, and it's now a 7-2 ball game. And that will do it for Osborne. He has now given up 2 runs in the season. As we will definitely have a new pitcher. Osborne standing here waiting for the next pitcher to reach. A little bit of smoke on the field. Not sure what that's from, but we'll wait to see who heads for the mound. Trying to get a number, can't quite see it, at least as of this point. So Osborne heads off. And the base is still loaded for the Pioneers. Chris Erickson will be the next man up here at the plate. As we'll take a look. Can't get the number quite yet. As still waiting for the pitcher to make a delivery so we can get the number on the back of that jersey. As a sidearm motion here. He turns around. It's going to be number 28. That's Aaron A.J. Winger, a right-handed pitcher. As Aaron Winger takes over. Call him A.J. He is 1.8 ERA, has a loss to his credit in 6 games, 10 innings pitched, 8 hits, 4 runs, 2 of them earned, 2 bases on balls, and 7 strikeouts. So they'll be looking to A.J. Winger to get the final out here in the bottom of the 5th. The Pioneers do it again, back-to-back innings with a run. As now Erickson, who has singled and worked a base on balls, will face off with the man on the mound. Bottom of the 5th inning, Pioneers still trying to work their way back into it. It's 7-2 now, after they did bring across a run here in this bottom of the 5th. So it's trailing by 5. That means the tying run will still be in the on-deck circle whenever Erickson comes up. A couple more practice pitches here. A little wild as he's trying to get settled in here. As everybody breaks up, and I guess he'll get one more. And then Chris Erickson will come in very wild to finish it off as well. So we'll see what Winger does here to start things off. As the home plate umpire trying to sweep off the plate a little bit. Chris Erickson comes in here. And again, the Elmira Pioneers trying to get themselves back into this ball game. trailing by 5. The pitch from Winger, cut on and missed by Erickson. So with 2 outs, no balls, 1 strike. Base is still loaded, 7-2 in favor of the Batavia Muckdogs right now. The pitch, taken for a ball, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 men out. As the Pioneers looking to get something in play. The line and the pitch from Winger, cut on and missed as Erickson put everything he had into that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 men out as Erickson just trying to stay alive up here. Winger working into that left side batter's box as that's wide. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. It's a Tioga Down showdown. We'll see if Winger comes back over the plate here or if he goes back in the batter's box. Erickson keeping an eye out as that one looked inside, but the umpire says no, strike 3 as heading back, clearing the bases. So the Pioneers put 1 on their total. It's 7-2. And when we come back, it's the top of the 6th inning. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball here on Mixlr.com.
Give me a blue light lime.
Grapefruit.
Blood orange, Barry.
Got it.
Oh! Barry, you son of a bass. We've been through this. No thumbs. Just yanking your hook. Oh, good. When you're at the lake, you drink Labatt. That's lake law.
Hi, this is Marion Decker, and at the Decker Agency, we've got over 34 years' experience in helping our clients get the best insurance coverage possible. We're local and we're trusted. We've built our business on the idea that customers should be treated like family. At the Decker Agency, we offer free quotes and consultations. Our clients can build their coverages to best suit their needs and budget. Please stop into our office at 416 East 14th Street in Elmira Heights or call us at 607-734-1100 to schedule your free consultation today. And like the Marion M. Decker Agency LLC on Facebook. At the Decker Agency, we help you protect what matters most.
New extra charge hot and iced coffee from Dunkin' is made with 20% extra caffeine from green coffee extract because we could all use a little extra this year. Whether that's an extra boost, some extra boldness, or the drive to go the extra mile, we're extra ready for whatever comes our way and extra excited to take it on. Let's get it done with new extra charge hot or iced coffee from Dunkin' with 20% extra caffeine. And pair it with snackable stuffed bagel minis for an added all-day boost. Order ahead on the Dunkin' app. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
So, what brings you and Greg to marriage counseling today?
Jake from State Farm. My husband calls him all the time. 2, 3 in the morning, it doesn't matter.
I see. Greg, is this true?
Yeah, Jake saves us tons on our insurance. No matter what time it is, he's always there.
Mm-hmm. And how much did he save you?
Hundreds.
Listen, can I call this Jake from State Farm?
You've got to be kidding me.
State Farm is there for you anytime, anywhere. Call 1-800-STATE-FARM or click today. Get to a better state. State Farm.
All right, well, the kids' run is finishing up here. Always interesting at historic Dunfield, and want to thank everybody for participating. As the kids' run comes to a close, they've got the last child moving his way over, and they got him to the foul line. So he will head off the field now, and the Batavia Muckdogs will come back up for their second crack at Tom Catania. As here comes the final child. Helped across the finish line by one of the Batavia Muckdogs. As now, the birthday kid, Charlie Swikowny, will come up to face Tom Catania. As the last kid finally gets off the field. And a big thank you to Ethan Frasca, who helped him all the way around. Big help there from the Batavia Muckdogs here at historic Dunfield. The pitch from Catania, cut on, drilled out here towards the gap, and that's going to get down. And we know Swikowny can run for days. He heads to second base, but that will be as far as he gets. Great play there by the center fielder to get there. So, Swikowny comes in and starts it off with a double on the first pitch he sees from Tom Catania. That's going to bring up Trevor Dean, the center fielder. He singled and struck out. As Dean takes a look, Swy County, here on his birthday, does manage to get a double on the 6th hit of the game for the Batavia Muckdogs. The pitch, cut on and missed. Huge cut there by Dean. So 0-1 as the Pioneers trying to put up a second 0 in a row, get through these middle innings. As Catania checks on the runner, he winds, delivers, cut on and missed again, 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes to the 8th batter in the lineup. Dean going right back to work here. Catania checks on Swy County. The pitch from Catania is low, 1 ball, 2 strikes. So 1-2, nobody out here in the top of the 6th. The Elmira Pioneers trailing by 5. The bats have not been quite as hot as they hoped they would be coming into this second game of the, final game of June, actually, as this one popped up. Right fielder comes over to make the play. He makes the grab. Dom Popa really getting all the way around in his position and makes the grab. So a big play by Popa, as that's going to bring up Joe Georger. Georger so far has walked and singled. See what he can do against Catania. Score still 7-2. A runner in scoring position for the Batavia Muckdogs. A long look as the Pioneers pitching staff are trying to get going here. As Catania gets set. Checks on the runner at second. Delivers. Runner's off and going. The throw down to third. Quick and in time. So Swy County will be caught stealing. And I believe the call at the plate was a ball, so it's 1-0. But 2 outs now. So 1 ball, no strikes, as Georger now trying to extend this inning by his lonesome. Swy County took off, and the Pioneers read that one all the way. Long look from Catania. He delivers, swung on and missed, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 men out. As Georger trying to extend this inning for the Muckdogs. Pioneers hoping to end this inning quickly. Cut on, drilled out here towards right. That's going to get down in foul territory. So, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Tom Catania now 1 pitch away from getting out of this half inning. Would certainly love to get the Pioneers right back up and swinging, as they've had runs in back-to-back innings here tonight. Run in the 5th, run in the 6th, a run in the 4th, a run in the 5th. Would love to try to add a few more in the 6th here as they trail by 5. The pitch from Catania bounces in there, so 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. It's another Tioga Down showdown. As a long look, Joe Georger spinning around as the catcher finds the right ball for Catania. And now we'll give the other one back to the home plate umpire. 2 ball, 2 strike, 2 outs. As Georgia trying to stay alive, Catania trying to preserve his arm. He has been very effective since coming in here. The pitch from Catania is in there. I don't know where that missed. All right. 3 balls, 2 strikes. It is full, it is juiced, it is jacked. And now we get to see the payoff pitch. Catania looking for it. The pitch, cut on, drilled out here towards center. Mejia hustling, he's not going to get there. Georgia's going to get that one to drop in. So a base hit now makes it 7 runs on 7 hits for the Batavia Muckdogs. And Catania will be upset, to say the least, as he thought he had the strikeout on the pitch before. I tend to agree with him. As Bryce Mortellaro comes up, He has reached on an error, and he has singled. So, Mortellero gets set with 2 outs. Runner standing on first. Catania back into the stretch. Takes a long look down. Throws over to first, not in time. More of a cursory throw. Don't think he expected anything to really come off of that. As again, another attempt here for Catania as the throw in there is in there high. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 the count. As again, pitch coming here. Cut on, drilled out here towards right field. Popa makes the diving grab, holds up the glove. He made the catch, unbelievable. As that will take us to the bottom of the 6th. What a play, Dom Popa. And we'll be back here on Mixler.com.
Everything you need when you need it most. Introducing the Toyota Venza with standard all-wheel drive. Toyota, let's go places.
It's another day in the Twin Tiers. And for most of us, it's just another day on the job. Taking care of our neighbors, helping out our coworkers, and making our community a better place for all of us. When you love what you do and really care about the people you serve, you do it well. It's not for the glory, some big award, or even a pat on the back. It's just knowing that we can count on each other. That's reward enough. Arnett Health. It's what we do.
Give me a blue light line.
All right, the throwdown is coming. The Pioneers heading back to the dish as they're going to need to keep things going just the way they have the last couple innings. They've managed to get the bases loaded a couple of times here tonight, just not able to do much with it. That has been the downfall to this point as Robbie Barrientos comes up. Barrientos, who has walked and struck out, so 0 for 1 on the night. 7-2, Pioneers trying to claw their way back. Barrientos waiting, as he'll be the second man to face the new pitcher, and again, 1 ball, no strikes. So 1-0, as wheeling and dealing A.J. Winger. Winger delivers. That one chopped towards third base. Plenty of time, throw over, and that will be the first out, as that goes 5-3. As Winger effective so far here. Got a strikeout 10 the last inning and starts the next inning hot. That's going to bring up Gil Murad as Murad steps back in. On the night so far, grounded into a double play, struck out but reached anyway. The pitch cut on, drilled out here towards right, and that will be another easy play. So, they're not waiting around for a Winger as 2 very quick outs. That's going to bring up Aaron Thomas, who has struck out twice tonight. We'll see if he's going after first pitch he sees as well. Here in the bottom of the 6th, Pioneers, again, as they sit here in the bottom of the 6th inning, trailing by 5 as that pitch is over for a ball. Looked a little bit low, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes, as 2 men are out. The pitch in there for ball 2, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Again, the check winger delivers. Cut on drilled there, as that will get foul. 2 balls, 1 strike. So a 2-1 count. As Thomas made some pretty hefty contact there, just couldn't get it to stay fair. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 men out. As he waits. Looking in. The wind, the pitch. Taken. For strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. It's a Tioga Down showdown. And I thought that was a little tight, but Thomas now on the pressure cooker as he swings and misses strike 3. He strikes out for his 3rd time tonight. We head for the top of the 7th. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball here on Mixlr.com.
Give me a blue light lime.
Yeah. Grapefruit.
Blood orange, me berry.
Got it.
Oh! Barry, you son of a bass. We've been through this. No thumbs. Just yanking your hook. Oh, good. When you're at the lake, you drink Labatt. That's lake law.
Hi, this is Marion Decker, and at the Decker Agency, we've got over 34 years' experience in helping our clients get the best insurance coverage possible. We're local and we're trusted. We've built our business on the idea that customers should be treated like family. At the Decker Agency, we offer free quotes and consultations. Our clients can build their coverages to best suit their needs and budget. Please stop into our office at 416 East 14th Street in Elmira Heights or call us at 607-734-1100 to schedule your free consultation today. And like the Marion M. Decker Agency, LLC on Facebook. At the Decker Agency, we help you protect what matters most.
New extra charge hot and iced coffee from Dunkin' is made with 20% extra caffeine from green coffee extract because we could all use a little extra this year. Whether that's an extra boost, some extra boldness, or the drive to go the extra mile, we're extra ready for whatever comes our way and extra excited to take it on. Let's get it done with new extra charge hot or iced coffee from Dunkin' with 20% extra caffeine. And pair it with snackable stuffed bagel minis for an added all-day boost. Order ahead on the Dunkin' app. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
So, what brings you and Greg to marriage counseling today?
Jake from State Farm. My husband calls him all the time. 2, 3 in the morning, it doesn't matter.
I see. Greg, is this true?
Yeah, Jake saves us tons on our insurance. No matter what time it is, he's always there.
Mm-hmm. And how much did he save you?
Hundreds.
Listen, can I call this Jake from State Farm?
You've got to be kidding me.
State Farm is there for you anytime, anywhere. Call 1-800-STATE-FARM or click today. Get to a better state. State Farm.
All right, well, the Pioneers back to the field. Tom Cattaneo back to the mound. And, well, Cameron Conley back to the plate. He has singled, popped out to the first baseman, and struck out. So no hits since the first inning. As a long look from Cattaneo. Taken for a strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike as we start off the top half of the 7th. So the Pioneers down to their last 9 offensive outs. The pitch. Taken for a ball, 1-1. As they've got to get some zeros up on the board against the Muckdogs. They've only managed to put up 3. Muckdogs have scored in 3 innings. 1 run, and 5 runs. Pioneers are going to need a 5-run inning themselves. As we get closer and closer to the end of this one. A diving stop by Murad. Thrown over to first and not in time. As Conley able to beat it out. So a hit for the leadoff man, as that brings up Blair Frederick. Frederick comes up. Runner over there at first base, nobody out. As Cattaneo will get set here on the mound. Again, I want to apologize. Normally, this is the point of the game. We'd update you on the out-of-town scores. The PGCBL.com giving me a little trouble, so I do apologize for that. We were one of only 2 or 3 games that allotted to play in this rain, so no balls, 1 strike to start off this one. As you can see, looking out through the camera here, no real rain to speak of. We had a brief shower before the game, but aside from that, Pioneers have been able to play clean ball here. Just wish it has been as clean on the field as a swinging strike. Strike 2. Muckdogs now with 8 hits for their 7 runs. The Pioneers with 2 runs on 3 hits and 2 errors. And those errors have proven costly here as the game has rolled on. As again, Elmira Pioneers need some outs. The pitch from Catania. In there. No, okay, the umpire moved way back. I thought he was punching him out, but 1 ball, 2 strikes. So, he went back quick. I thought that was strike 3. But he does not reward Catania, who will go right back to work here. Catania sets. He comes home. The runner is off and going. Swinging. Strike 3 as the tag is not in time. So advancing is the runner from first. Strikeout for Catania for the first out here in the top of the 7th. That brings up Spencer Marcus. Marcus has grounded into a double play, struck out, and flown out to the shortstop here. So a atom ball, if you will, back couple innings ago. As now again, Catania steps off the mound. Spencer Marcus with a runner standing on second base. A long look from Catania. He checks on the runner and delivers home. Cut on and fouled off, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. That one actually got out of here, so make the right decision. Insist on diamond collision. No balls, 1 strike, 1 man out. As the Pios still struggling here to get anything going. A check on the runner. Catania coming home. The pitch is in there for a strike, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. There is movement in the Pioneers bullpen too. Trying to see who that is. Can't see through the cage. We'll try to get that information for you in the half inning if we get to that point. 0-2, 1 man out. As again, the pitch from Catania, cut on, drilled towards third, scooped up by Murad. Plenty of time, he throws over, and it's in time for the second out. So they'll keep the runner standing at second base on the 5-3, and that'll bring up Daniel Burraway. Burraway, next man up. As again, Pioneers waiting, hoping to get something done here. It's been a rough go of it so far for the Pios. As Catania, taking his time, delivers to Burraway, who takes strike 1. So no balls, 1 strike, 2 men out. As the Elmira Pioneers trying to get going here. 0-1. Catania comes back and sets. He winds and delivers high, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1. Elmira trying to fight their way through this one. Catania looking for 1 more out here in the top of the 7th. The look. The pitch from Catania, cut on and missed, 1-2. So Catania might have the read now on Dan Burraway. Burraway stepping back in. 1 ball, 2 strikes. As the Pioneers pitcher trying to get this out and bring his boys back up to the plate. The pitch bounced in there and away from the catcher. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. It's another Tioga Down showdown, and there is a runner standing on third base now. So 7-2. Pioneers looking for a put-away pitch as Tom Catania trying to fight his way out of danger with a runner standing 90 feet from home. The pitch to Burraway, cut on and missed. Tom Catania gets out of the inning, and that is a huge stop as we head for the bottom of the 7th. The Pioneers will be looking for runs as they trail 7-2, and it'll be Petra, Mejia, and Montgomery. We'll be back after this.
Everything you need when you need it most. Introducing the Toyota Venza with standard all-wheel drive. Toyota, let's go places.
It's another day in the Twin Tiers. And for most of us, it's just another day on the job. Taking care of our neighbors, helping out our coworkers, and making our community a better place for all of us. When you love what you do and really care about the people you serve, you do it well. It's not for the glory, some big award, or even a pat on the back. It's just knowing that we can count on each other. That's reward enough. Arnett Health. It's what we do.
All right. Well, Emilian Peter comes up to the plate. The Pioneers trailing by 5. Peter so far tonight, a base on balls and a strikeout. We'll see if he can add on here. Pioneers need base runners. A long look. Now again, the interesting thing here, as Winger comes back out for another inning of work, he has literally been pitching into the left-handed batter's boxes. That one almost hits Peter. So, 1 ball, no strikes. This is what I'm talking about. If he hits Emilian, it'll put a runner on. And again, I said it before, every pitch he's thrown has been in that left-handed batter's box, so we'll see how he gets set. Winger delivers. Outside again, 2-0. So the Pioneers have done some scouting on the bench now, it looks like. Not coming out wildly swinging. We'll see if here in the bottom of the 7th they can get something started. The pitch from Winger way outside again, 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes as Emilian trying to reach base. 3 balls, no strikes. Winger trying to find the strike zone. The pitch. Taken. That one does find the strike zone. 3-1. So 3 balls, 1 strike. Pioneers trying to claw their way back here. The pitch. Taken. Strike 2. As a little delayed on the call. And again, the Pioneers looking for aid. That one chopped on and gets through the infield. That will get into right. And Peter has a hit as he will take a single right down. And the Pioneers have a base runner. Their 4th hit so far on the evening. As that's going to bring up Jeff Mejia. Mejia has reached on a base on balls, struck out, and doubled here in tonight's game. See if Mejia can find somewhere to put that baseball. Nobody out. Runner standing on first. Emilian leads off of first. A long look. The pitch. Cut on, drilled up the middle. That's going to skip through. Peter will head for third base. And the throw will come into second. So runners will stand at the corners on the 5th hit for the Pios. As nobody warming yet for the Muckdogs. So another base hit for the Pioneers, but they are helped out with a runner at third as well, Donovan Montgomery, who has struck out, grounded out to short, and had himself a base on balls. He's going to look to get the bat working here as the Pioneers trying to chip away at this lead. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 7th as Donovan Montgomery waits. Next pitch from Winger. taken for a strike, apparently over the outside corner. And again, that one looked like it was more in the left-handed batter's box. So, no balls, one strike, as Montgomery getting set. A long look here from Winger as he checks on the runners. See if Mejia's off and running. As he is, the pitch in there for strike two, and Mejia will make it safely, so a stolen base despite the second strike. And now Montgomery looking for his pitch. Mejia has a stolen base. And now the Pioneers have two runners in scoring position. Thought we might see every infielder on the infield grass, but no, that's a first ball in the at-bat, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. They say he did not go, and I'm fairly certain I agree with him. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pioneers trying to bring some runners around, something they've struggled with all night here. The pitch, outside, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, still nobody out. Donovan Montgomery. As now somebody warming up down in the bullpen. Montgomery waiting. Again, 2 runs in position to score. The pitch cut on and missed as Montgomery's going to go down on strikes. So there's the first out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. That's going to bring up Bobby Marsh. Marsh has struck out twice and grounded out to short. As again, I've said it a couple times, Winger has thrown almost exclusively into that left-handed batter's box. We'll see if he keeps that up. He might just plunk Bobby Marsh. 7-2 lead right now for the Batavia Muckdogs. Again, the Pioneers just trying to scratch and claw their way back into this one. A hit here would help as that pitch out in the right-handed batter's box. 1 ball, no strikes. And we'll see if Winger decides to come after Marsh here. Marsh would love to get his bat on the ball here tonight. He has certainly struggled to do so thus far. As though it's not raining, the Bugs sure make it look like it is here at Dunn Field. The pitch cut on. Marsh does drill it at the second baseman. It hops on him, and that will score 1. Second runner coming around third base, and he's going to score. It's a 7-4 ball game on a beautiful hit from the Pioneers' first baseman, and that makes it 7-4. Huge hit for the Pioneers as Ben Shore will come in, and he's going to be looking to advance the runner. As again, with 1 man on, that still would leave the tying run in the on-deck circle. Ben Shore, of course, not an easy task to get anything out of historic Dunn Field, but you would love to get those runners on base, as that one, taken for a strike, apparently hit the outside corner. No balls, 1 strike. Ben Shore going right back to work here. 0-1. The pitch. Taken. Little high. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. It's a Tioga Down showdown. 1-1. Pioneers trying to go back to work here. The pitch from Winger. Cut on as that one, I think that was going to be ball 2, but it's strike 2 instead on the swing. So, Shore goes right back to work. He's looking for something he can put a bat on. Marsh has his lead from first. The pitch into that left-handed batter's box again. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2. Winger takes a look. As again, the pitch cut on and missed, and down goes Shore. So there's the second out here in this bottom of the 7th. Both outs on strikeouts as Don Popa will come up. Popa, who was singled, walked, and was hit by a pitch. And now again, a left-handed batter. We'll see what Popa can do. He'd love to put something in a gap as Bobby Marsh took his lead, had barely 2 steps off the bag before the pitcher reset. So a long look here. The pitch. Cut on, drilled down there towards the bullpen, and that will get foul. No balls, 1 strike. Bottom of the 7th inning, Pioneers still trailing by 3. A long look. Popa waits. The wind, the pitch. Inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. As Popa takes a look. Again, Winger trying to tiptoe out of this inning after giving up 2. Cut on, Popa drills that towards second. A hefty bounce, but that is going to be in time. So Popa will be retired 4-3. And the Pioneers are down to their last 6 offensive outs. As when we come back, it'll be Benitez, Reinhardt, and Swy County due up for the Muckdogs. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball here on Mixlr.com.
Give me a blue light lime.
Yeah. Grapefruit.
Blood orange, me berry.
Got it.
Oh! Barry, you son of a bass. We've been through this. No thumbs. Just yanking your hook. Oh, good. When you're at the lake, you drink Labatt. That's lake law.
Hi, this is Marion Decker, and at the Decker Agency, we've got over 34 years' experience in helping our clients get the best insurance coverage possible. We're local and we're trusted. We've built our business on the idea that customers should be treated like family. At the Decker Agency, we offer free quotes and consultations. Our clients can build their coverages to best suit their needs and budget. Please stop into our office at 416 East 14th Street in Elmira Heights or call us at 607-734-1100 to schedule your free consultation today. And like the Marion M. Decker Agency LLC on Facebook, at the Decker Agency, we help you protect what matters most.
New extra charge hot and iced coffee from Dunkin' is made with 20% extra caffeine from green coffee extract because we could all use a little extra this year. Whether that's an extra boost, some extra boldness, or the drive to go the extra mile, we're extra ready for whatever comes our way and extra excited to take it on. Let's get it done with new extra charge hot or iced coffee from Dunkin' with 20% extra caffeine. And pair it with snackable stuffed bagel minis for an added all-day boost. Order ahead on the Dunkin' app. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
All right, with that, we are back here live. Another new pitcher for your Elmira Pioneers as Ethan Buckley will step up and take his shot out here on the mound. Buckley this season, a 2.16 ERA, has a win to his credit, 5 appearances, 8.1 innings pitched, 7 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned, 2 bases on balls, but 5 strikeouts to his credit. See if he can pick right up where he left off. Pioneers have closed the gap to 3. Would love to get a quick 1-2-3 inning here in the top of the 8th. The pitch, taken a little high, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes as the Pioneers looking for 3 quick outs, and to get back up to the batter's box, they will still need 3 runs to tie. This one popped up, back towards me. That is going to get onto the roof. 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1-1 as Buckley goes back to work. A long look here as the Muckdogs trying to keep things going. Benitez takes ball 2, 2-1. So it was a successful outing for Catania, who allowed 0 runs on 3 innings, as this one's chopped at by Benitez. Gets over in foul territory. First baseman coming and makes the catch. So, no, he dropped it. My apologies, as that'll be 2 balls, 2 strikes. Thought he was going to catch that, but that'll be an error again to the Pioneers. So, not at all what they wanted there, as that's a misplay in foul territory. As the pitch drilled towards second, Pietro will make the stop throw over to first in plenty of time. So, rebounds from that error, and the Pioneers have the first out here in the top of the 8th. That's going to bring up Jerry Reinhardt as the Batavia Muckdogs trying to get things going here They would love to add on some insurance as the Pioneers just put up a 2 spot in the bottom of the 7th. Reinhardt settles in. We'll see what he does against Buckley. Buckley delivers high and over the head of the catcher. 1 ball, no strikes. So Buckley, not sure if it's the mound or what, but he's aimed a little high here. No one warming in the pen, so Buckley's got the 8th. We'll see if he's probably going to get the 9th, too, based on no one in the pen. Buckley comes set and delivers. Cut on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. It's a Tioga Down showdown. As again, a long look. The pitch missed somewhere, as Buckley asking where. 2 balls, 1 strike. So it's 2-1. Pioneers trailing by 3. The pitch from Buckley is again gonna miss, and Buckley again asking where. 3 balls, 1 strike. Well, we'll see what Buckley can do here. He's gonna have to come right at him. As the pitch is delivered, fouled off. 3-2. As that one went right towards the visiting broadcast booth. 3 balls, 2 strikes. It is juiced. It is jacked. The count is full. We're going to get a payoff pitch. So 3-2. Coming back set. The wind and the pitch. Fouled off. So that'll keep things 3-2. And that means we'll get another payoff pitch here shortly. We'll see what the next thought is from the hurler on the mound. As again, a big, big pitch from Buckley. Cut on, fouled away, and we'll do it again. So Ethan Buckley going right after it here. As Buckley, a 3-2 count one more time. The 3-2. Winding, delivering in there as Buckley hops. He does not know where he's missing. And I got to be honest, from where I'm standing, neither do I. I am not on the same level, but I'll tell you what. These look like calls that were being made the other way, especially on a couple of strikeouts with the bases loaded. So I am not a fan, but here we are again. Charlie County has a runner at first base. His last time up, he doubled. He's reached on an error and hit a sac fly. So the pitch in there for strike 1. So umpire finds the strike call. No balls, 1 strike. Charlie County celebrating his birthday here tonight, and he's doing it in a big way. As a check on the runner at first. No balls, 1 strike. Right back to it, Ethan Buckley. Checks and delivers. Bounced that one in there. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. It's another Tioga Down showdown. So, Buckley getting ready. He takes a look. The pitch. In there for a strike. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. As again, a long look here from Buckley. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1 man out. The pitch. And he plunks County, who hustles down to first base. The runner at first will head to second. And Buckley now has runners on first and second base. So a hit by pitch as Trevor Dean, the center fielder, comes up. Dean stepping back in. 1 out. Ethan Buckley needing to get out of this inning. Get the Pios back up to bat. They only trail by 3 right now. The pitch is in there for a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 man out. Ethan Buckley resets the pitch. Cut on, drilled towards third, scooped up by Murad. He'll step on third base and hustle to... his first baseman had turned off. I think he thought there were 2 outs. Well, that one hurts. A chance to turn 2, but it goes by the wayside. As on the fielder's choice, that's going to put Dean and Sway County still on base. And Joe Georger waits, as it's got to be frustration on the mound as Buckley throws that one a tad inside. 1 ball, no strikes. So it's a 1-0 count, as again, Pioneers looking for 1 more out to get out of this half inning and come back up to bat. The pitch, cut on, drilled out here towards Mejia, makes the grab. So a 3-run deficit heading into the bottom of the 8th. The Pioneers looking to get back into this one. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball here on Mixlr.com.
Everything you need when you need it most. Introducing the Toyota Venza with standard all-wheel drive. Toyota, let's go places.
It's another day in the Twin Tiers. And for most of us, it's just another day on the job. Taking care of our neighbors, helping out our coworkers, and making our community a better place for all of us. When you love what you do and really care about the people you serve, you do it well. It's not for the glory, some big award, or even a pat on the back. It's just knowing that we can count on each other. That's reward enough. Arnett Health. It's what we do.
All right, with that, we are back here live at historic Dunn Field. The throwdown is coming. The Pioneers are back up to the plate. It's going to be Erickson, Barrientos, Murad. If anyone reaches, Aaron Thomas. As again, the Pioneers trailing by 3. This is going to be a big half inning, as the Pioneers don't want to go into the 9th trailing. You got to imagine they're going to pull out the stops here. Well, they dust off the plate. Not doing a ton of good for for anybody really down there. It has been a rough view on the plate. They didn't get the chance with the rain and the tarping to get that painted, as that's a big cut there from Chris Erickson. 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch from Winger. Again misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Winger knows Erickson was chasing that one into the left-handed batter's box the first time up, so we'll see if he can get him to do it again. The pitch inside, 2-1. Erickson has some speed to him, too. He's a dangerous man to put on, so I'm sure they're going to come after him here. Winger delivers. Cut on, drilled back towards Winger. Winger makes the snag. Erickson hustling over, and whoo, that was close. Very close, but they call him out, so that'll be the first out on a 1-3 ground out, and Robbie Barrientos will head up. Barrientos has walked, struck out, and grounded out. Barrientos in need of a hit here. See if he can get one. As Barrientos stands up at the plate. He waits. The pitch from Winger, cut on, drilled back up the middle, and Barrientos has himself a single. Robbie Barrientos puts himself on, and that'll bring up Gil Murad. Murad on the day, grounded into a double play, struck out but reached anyway and flew out to the right fielder. So as Winger comes up, Winger will be looking to get out of this. He'd love a ground ball. Murad, who was on a bit of a hitting streak, back on the road. See if he can find it here. Would love to get a hit. Aaron Thomas would be due up next, as that's in there for a ball, 1-0. So, 1 ball, no strikes. 1 man out. Runner standing at first is Barrientos. Pioneers still down by 3. The pitch taken inside, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Pioneers looking to get through and score 3 runs. They need 3 runs to tie right now. The pitch, cut on, drilled, and that will get down, as that will be another base hit for the Pioneers. So, runners now standing on first and second base, as the Pioneers have 8 hits now. Another single as Aaron Thomas comes up. Thomas so far tonight struck out 3 times, trying to avoid the golden sombrero, and it looks like we may have a new pitcher. So we'll wait for the signal, and then we may step aside, as it looks like we will be getting a new pitcher. We'll have more information when we come back. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball here on Mixlr.com.
Give me a blue light lime.
Yeah. Grapefruit.
Blood orange, me berry.
Got it.
Oh. Barry, you son of a bass. We've been through this. No thumbs. Just yanking your hook. Oh, good. When you're at the lake, you drink Labatt. That's lake law.
Hi, this is Marion Decker, and at the Decker Agency, we've got over 34 years' experience in helping our clients get the best insurance coverage possible. We're local and we're trusted. We've built our business on the idea that customers should be treated like family. At the Decker Agency, we offer free quotes and consultations. Our clients can build their coverages to best suit their needs and budget. Please stop into our office at 416 East 14th Street in Elmira Heights, or call us at 607-734-1100 to schedule your free consultation today. And like the Marion M. Decker Agency, LLC on Facebook. At the Decker Agency, we help you protect what matters most.
New extra charge hot and iced coffee from Dunkin' is made with 20% extra caffeine from green coffee extract, because we could all use a little extra this year. Whether that's an extra boost, some extra boldness, or the drive to go the extra mile, we're extra ready for whatever comes our way and extra excited to take it on. Let's get it done with new extra charge hot or iced coffee from Dunkin' with 20% extra caffeine. And pair it with snackable stuffed bagel minis for an added all-day boost. Order ahead on the Dunkin' app. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
All right, with that, we are back. Kyle O'Neill comes in as he will start things off for the Batavia Muckdogs. O'Neill, an 8.10 ERA, 7 appearances, 6.2 innings pitched, 8 hits, 6 runs, all of them earned, 5 bases on balls, but 8 strikeouts. And that's what they'll be looking for him to do here tonight, as the Pioneers and Aaron Thomas, who will lead things off against Kyle O'Neill. Again, 2 men on, so the Pios threatening, as it's certainly nice up here in the booth tonight. 1 out, 3-run deficit for the Pioneers. O'Neill, he's looking a little wild to start. Of course, last time I said that, the Muckdogs pitcher was able to punch out Erickson. I don't know, as wild as O'Neill looks, even the infield staff kind of watching that, as Thomas will keep an eye as well, as I think they're wrapping this up. Okay, it looks like we're ready to go. O'Neill set. Runners at first and second. The Pioneers coming up. Aaron Thomas looking to make contact here. I don't know what this conversation is about. All right, everybody. Returning to whence they came, as the Pioneers now have runners at first and second. They are looking to find a way to bring 3 runners home. The tying run now standing at the plate is Aaron Thomas, who has struck out 3 times tonight. He would love to get on base and break that streak. The pitch taken inside. 1 ball, no strikes. So it's 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. As Kyle O'Neill going right to work here. See what he can do. Pitch from O'Neill. High. 2 balls, no strikes. 2-0 the count. As the Elmira Pioneers trying to battle back. Again. Long look. Thomas waits. The pitch. Taken. Ball 3. 3-0. So the first 3 pitches he faces all outside the zone. Thomas trying to reach base with 1 out. 7-4 lead for the Muckdogs. Here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Pitch. Pulled back. Ball 4. And the bases are loaded. So the Pioneers now will have Emilian Petra coming up. Bases loaded. He has walked, struck out, and singled. As Emilian comes up, he's got to be looking gaps. There's a big one on the right-hand side of the infield. The tying run is standing on first. The go-ahead run is at the plate. Emilian Petra. He waits. A long look. The pitch. Outside corner, 0-1. As Petra doesn't like that one. So again, no balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Emilian waits. The pitch. Taken. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. It's a Tioga Down showdown. As yet again, Petra looking to get a base hit here. Emilian waiting. The pitch. Taken, and that one's too good. 1-2. Not sure how he laid off that one. As now he's going to have to be a little bit more defensive up there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 man out. Petra. Anything but a double play helps the Pios here. The pitch. Cut on and fouled away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pioneers need a run here. Keep shrinking the gap. As Emilian waiting. A long look. The pitch from O'Neill. High and outside, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. As the second baseman out of Quebec, trying to be the hero. As the tying run stands on first base. The Pioneers trailing by 3. Again, looking for a big hit here. Petra waits, cuts on it, drills it, and gets it through the infield. That'll score 1. That will bring around the runner from second. He's headed for third, and he will get home. 2-run score. So Emilian will single. 2 runs come in and score. And now there's runners at first and second for Jeff Mejia. As the pitching coach will head up. No, excuse me. They're going to bring in another reliever. So again, we'll step aside. We'll be back. Runners at first and second. Pioneers trailing by just 1.
It's another day in the Twin Tiers. And for most of us, it's just another day on the job. Taking care of our neighbors, helping out our coworkers, and making our community a better place for all of us. When you love what you do and really care about the people you serve, you do it well. It's not for the glory, some big award, or even a pat on the back. It's just knowing that we can count on each other. That's reward enough. Arnett Health. It's what we do.
Give me a blue light lime.
Grapefruit.
Blood orange, me berry.
Got it.
Oh! Barry, you son of a bass. We've been through this. No thumbs. Just yanking your hook. Oh, good. When you're at the lake, you drink Labatt. That's lake law.
All right, with that, a new pitcher has taken the mound as Carlos Rodriguez heads up. He has a loss to his credit right now through 6 games, a 1.04 ERA, 11 innings pitched, 5 hits, 4 runs, 2 of them earned, 12 bases on balls, and 21 strikeouts. So we'll see what he can do against the Pioneers. He's going to have some stiff competition with the top of the lineup due up with 1 out. Jeff Mejia, who so far today has reached on a base on balls, struck out, doubled, and then singled just an inning ago. If he can single again, he can tie up this ball game. The Elmira Pioneers right back into this after trailing 7-0 after 3.5 innings. They are now within 1 run of tying and a second run, which is already standing on first base, of going ahead at the top of the 9th inning. So Jeff Mejia going to be looking for contact here, as we'll see what he does. A lot of discussion here in the infield as Mejia looking for something he can do to put this ball in play. The Elmira Pioneers have closed the gap, brought this all the way back. 7-6, bottom of the 8th inning, 1 out. Mejia waits. First pitch he's going to see from Rodriguez. Delivered inside, and that hits him. Mejia is going to go down, and that will load the bases with 1 out. So Mejia hit by a pitch, and that means that the go-ahead run now stands on second base for Donovan Montgomery. He has struck out, grounded out, walked, and struck out. So Montgomery, he needs to get something here, and he could drive in not only the tying run, but the go-ahead run. A wild pitch would also drive in the tying run. So far tonight, the Pioneers with the bases loaded, not overly successful, but a chance to change that all up right here with 1 out. If Montgomery can hit something into the outfield, this game is going to be tied. Donovan Montgomery waits. The pitch from Rodriguez inside, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. The Muckdogs trying to find ways to get outs here. The pitch from Rodriguez inside and plunks him. That will be another hit by pitch. The tying run comes across, and it's 7-7 as the bases are still loaded. So, back-to-back hit by pitches, and that is going to bring out Bobby Marsh. Nobody warming in the pen. The Pioneers with a chance to pull ahead here. 7-7, 1 man out. The infield coming in on the infield grass. No, now they're backing up. They're looking for the double play in the middle infield if they can get it. I don't know if Bobby Marsh even knows how to bunt. He has been a deep ball hitter, and if he hits anything into the outfield, they're going to go ahead as that's outside 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. Pioneers threatening to go ahead here with a runner 90 feet from home. Long look here from Bobby Marsh. Rodriguez goes into his windup and delivers. Outside again, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. As the Pioneers threaten again. 7-7 right now. A long look. The pitch from Rodriguez. Cut on and fouled back, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pioneers just looking to put something into the outfield. If Bobby Marsh can do that, the Pioneers will get the lead. For the first time in this game, as a matter of fact, the pitch cut on and fouled off again, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. As Marsh gets back set. 1 man out here in the bottom of the 8th. Pioneers have plated 3. The pitch cut on and missed as Marsh goes down swinging. So 2 outs. As that is going to bring up Ben Shore. Shore has grounded out. He has walked twice and he has struck out. Ben Shore needs a base hit here. Would love to tie up this game in the bottom of the 8th inning. Shore stepping in. Needs a base hit. As Shore waits. The wind and the pitch from Rodriguez. Cut on and fouled back, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Shore looking to put something in play. Now the Pioneers need a base hit or a passed ball. As the pitch inside, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 men out. As after 2 men hit by a pitch, a strikeout recorded against Bobby Marsh. And now Ben Shore doing everything he can to reach base. The wind, the pitch, cut on and fouled back, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 men out. It all comes down to this for Ben Shore. Shore waiting. As again, Pioneers needing 1 more run to go ahead. The pitch from Rodriguez. Cut on and missed, and Shore will go down, leaving the bases loaded again tonight. But the Pioneers do the job. They tie it up, and they will head to the top of the 9th, 7-7 against the Batavia Muckdogs. We'll be back here on Mixlr.com.
This is Marion Decker, and at the Decker Agency, we've got over 34 years' experience in helping our clients get the best insurance coverage possible. We're local and we're trusted. We've built our business on the idea that customers should be treated like family. At the Decker Agency, we offer free quotes and consultations. Our clients can build their coverages to best suit their needs and budget. Please stop into our office at 416 East 14th Street in Elmira Heights or call us at 607-734-1100 to schedule your free consultation today. And like the Marion M. Decker Agency, LLC on Facebook. At the Decker Agency, we help you protect what matters most.
New extra charge hot and iced coffee from Dunkin' is made with 20% extra caffeine from green coffee extract because we could all use a little extra this year. Whether that's an extra boost, some extra boldness, or the drive to go the extra mile, we're extra ready for whatever comes our way and extra excited to take it on. Let's get it done with new extra charge hot or iced coffee from Dunkin' with 20% extra caffeine. And pair it with snackable stuffed bagel minis for an added all-day boost. Order ahead on the Dunkin' app. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
So, what brings you and Greg to marriage counseling today?
Jake from State Farm. My husband calls him all the time. 2, 3 in the morning, it doesn't matter.
I see. Greg, is this true?
Yeah, Jake saves us tons on our insurance, no matter what time it is. He's always there.
Mm-hmm. And how much did he save you?
Hundreds.
Listen, can I call this Jake from State Farm?
You've got to be kidding me.
State Farm is there for you anytime, anywhere. Call 1-800-STATE-FARM or click today. Get to a better state. State Farm.
Hello and welcome back in here as we get set for the top of inning number 9. It's a tie game which just a couple innings ago seemed, well, completely unfathomable. As Peter Theodorelis going to get the hill here. Give you some stats on Peter as he's come in. Got a 3.0 ERA, 2 games he's appeared in, 3 innings pitched, 1 hit, 2 runs, 1 earned, 2 bases on balls, and 6 strikeouts. So we'll see what he can do here against a Batavia lineup that has been beyond potent. Starting things off, going to be getting set and looking. Well, a ball had to be retrieved. That was the hold up there, but it looks like we are just about set to go here as stepping up to the plate. Bryce Mortellero, excuse me. A little bit of a hiccup there as Mortellero, Conley, and Frederick due up in this inning. If anyone is to reach, Spencer Marcus will come up. Mortellero steps in, and we'll see what he can do against Peter Theodorelis. Theodorelis going to be looking to make quick work, get to the bottom of the ninth, and the Pioneers going to be looking for a chance to walk off out of here as getting set. Theodorelis takes a long look. Mortellaro, the catcher, waits. The pitch from Theodorelis is in there for a strike, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Peter Theodorelis trying to get this inning started the right way. As that one up and in, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1. As again, the Elmira Pioneers have come all the way back. The pitch outside, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Nobody out. Theodorelis was attacking the hitter right away, and now we'll see what he can do here. The next pitch. Cut on, drilled out there towards Mejia. He's ranging, sliding, and that ball gets by him. That'll kick back, and again, we'll see what they do call it a hit. So, runner standing on first base, as now the hits are tied at 9 apiece. So that'll go back to the top of the order, as Cameron Conley trying to get back to the form he's had. As now there'll be a pinch runner for Mortellaro. As taking over on the base path, Christian Robinson. Pinch running, Christian Robinson out there on first. Christian Robinson, as again, trying to answer the question of the guys in the booth next door. So the count resets, nobody out, as Conley going to look to get going. Robinson looks like he's not going to waste any time here as he continues to edge towards second base. The throw over, not in time. As Theodorelis going to go right back to work. Has a long look. Theodorelis checking on the runner. He sets and delivers. Bunt is shown, popped up over into foul territory, and that's going to get down. No balls, 1 strike. So we'll see if Conley's going to try bunting again. Now that play is going to be read, Theodorelis may try to go a little bit high, get the pop-up again. But we'll wait and see. 7 runs apiece, 9 hits apiece. The 3 errors on the Pioneers line score are really what's hurting them here. Theodorelis gets set. Checks on that runner. As bunt shown again, the throw over is not in time. So no balls, 1 strike as Conley looks determined to bunt here. We'll see what he can do. Coming back set, Peter Theodorelis. He delivers. That one bunted foul, so 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Pioneers trying to get through the top of the 9th. As they're looking for their chance in the bottom half. Due up in the bottom half of the 9th inning, Popa, Erickson, Barrientos. As we'll see if they can get that far. Again, a look here as the top of the order. Gonna be trying to do some damage. Theodorelis waits. He delivers. Just missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2. Nobody out. Peter Theodorelis looking to make the first out here in the top of the 9th inning. Theodorelis throws over to first again and not in time. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The game is tied 7 apiece. Theodorellis gets set. The line, the pitch. Thrown, cut on and miss, strike 3. Thrown down and in. No! How is that in time? That is a horrible call out there at second base. Absolutely awful. As they get the strikeout, but oh, that is just bad. Somebody chirping from the dugout, as they should be. I'll tell you what, that was a missed call again by that infield umpire. So a stolen base, 1 out, and a runner in scoring position. This is just rough on the Pios. So Frederick going to work here. Checking on the runner at first. The pitch. Taken outside, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0. 1 man out. Peter Theodorellis trying to find his way through the top of this batting order. Robinson stands on second, and he's taking quite a lead. Check back on the runner, the wind, the pitch. Cut on and missed by Frederick. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. It's a Tioga Down showdown. As again, Frederick trying to get the job done there for Batavia. Has a runner 180 feet from home. A long look from Theodorellis. Checks on the runner at second. The wind and the pitch. Taken for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Peter Theodorellis trying to get this done. Exactly where he wants to be, 1-2. May not like that runner on second base, but you got to power through it. As you hear the Pioneers crowd chanting one more time. A long look from Theodorellis. He winds, delivers, cut on, popped up foul. We'll do it again. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 man out. Theodorellis trying to make that 2. Due up next is Spencer Marcus. As the wildlife invading the booth. Theodorellis takes a long look back, the wind and the pitch, and he plunks him. As Theodorellis, he's saying he put his foot right out, and I can't disagree with him. He leaned right into that one. This has been a rough top of the 9th for Peter Theodorellis. Runner on second was out at second, called safe. The last batter leans into the last pitch, given first base. As that's going to bring up Spencer Marcus, the only Muckdog not to reach base here tonight. He is grounded into a double play, struck out, flown out, and then grounded out to third base. The pitch swung on and missed, 0-1. Well, if Theodorellis can tightrope out of this, he earned it because he has not gotten the calls. That's for sure. No balls, 1 strike. As I'm waiting on the next pitch. The bugs are certainly plentiful above Dunfield. The pitch in there again, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. As Theodorellis looking to keep Spencer Marcus off base on the whole of the evening. Theodorellis waits. A long look. The only batter for the Muckdogs not to reach. See if Theodorellis can keep it up. He sets, has his sign, checks the runner. Theodorellis delivers. Cut on, drilled towards third, knocked down. The tag is made. No, he lost the ball. And everybody's safe. Gil Marad lost the ball. And so with 1 out, again, another error on the third baseman means that the bases are loaded, and that will bring up Dan Burraway. Burraway waiting. He waits. A long look. Theodorellis. The pitch. in there for a strike on the inside corner. Well, the force is at any base. No balls, 1 strike. As we'll see what Theodorelis can do here. He waits again. The pitch. Swung on and missed, 0-2. So Theodorelis looking for one more pitch. No balls, 2 strikes. 1 man out. A look. Theodorelis waits. The pitch. Cut on and fouled back, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 man out here in the top of the 9th. Pioneers trying to get out of this top of the 9th and give themselves a chance in the bottom half. Theodorelis holding on. He waits. The pitch. And no! Ball 1 as the Pioneers bench reacts. They did not like that one. As now again, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Theodorelis, he's got the bases loaded, trying to work his way out of danger here. The pitch. Taken for a ball, just missed again, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes as the umpire signals that it was wide. 2-2. Peter Theodorelis, 1 more strike or a ground ball away from getting out of this inning. The pitch swung on and missed, strike 3. And so now 2 big outs in the top of the 9th. And that is going to bring up Abner Benitez. Benitez, who has walked, flown out to right, grounded into a 4-6-3 double play, and grounded out second to first. So we'll see what Benitez can do here against Peter Theodorelis. Theodorelis needs 1 more out here in the top of the 9th. Bases are loaded. Pioneers playing big as they need this out. The swing and a miss from Benitez, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 men out. Top of the 9th inning. The Pioneers trying to keep this streak of zeros. They need 1 more out. Theodorelis winds, delivers high and tight, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Theodorelis setting back out there on the mound. 1-1. Theodorelis comes set. He delivers home. High, 2 balls, 1 strike. He has to come at him here. Cannot walk in the go-ahead run. As now again, Theodorelis taking his look. It's a 7-7 ball game. Top of the 9th inning. Peter Theodorelis tasked with the hold. The cut on drilled, and that one comes right back towards us here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And it's another Tioga Down showdown. As we have some guests up here in the press box who are not used to how those balls come back. Theodorelis now 1 strike away from getting out of the top of the 9th with the bases loaded. The pitch, as that one, we'll wait to see. They're holding everybody up. He's saying that hit him. I think that hit the bat. Everybody talking. I think this hit the bat. I think that's what the discussion is here. He's saying it hit him on the hand. They're trying to touch the base and say that they've scored the go-ahead run. The Pioneers are arguing that that's a fair ball. So, they're saying that's a fair ball. The umpire explaining to the Batavia manager why it's a foul ball. As now, Theodorelis looking here. As now Andrew Drum just looking for clarification. He's saying that's a fair ball. It landed in fair territory. But we'll reset. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. as Theodorellis has to come to home plate. He can't be too fancy with this one. Benitez, I mean, lucky for Theodorellis, as this one comes home outside 3-2. So the count is full. He's got to put this one over the plate. Cannot walk in the go-ahead run. Theodorellis needs one more strike. 7-7 ball game as time was called. Peter Theodorellis getting set. As now again, Theodorellis looking in. He moves into motion. Everybody's off and going. The pitch is thrown in there. Ball 4. And that will put Batavia ahead 8-7. So, they have walked in the go-ahead run. As the bases remain loaded. And that brings up Jerry Reinhardt. So, 8-7. The Pioneers still need an out. The wind, the pitch, and that plunks him, and that's 9-7. So Theodorellis now getting wild, as that will make it a 2-run lead. And that'll bring up Charlie Swycounty. So Swycounty heads into the batter's box. 2 outs as Theodorellis now going to be on the hook for the loss if the Pioneers can't come back in the bottom of the 9th. Swycounty waits. The pitch from Theodorellis in there for a ball, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 men out. As Swycounty gets set, the pitch taken for a ball, 2-0. As Theodorellis getting upset out here. The rain has begun to fall. 2-0. The pitch. Cut on, drilled out here towards right. Dom Popa is on the run. Makes the catch, and we will head for the bottom of the 9th. So, Batavia notches 2. The Pioneers going to have to go and put their offensive boots on. We'll see who they'll be facing from Batavia when we come back. You're listening to Pioneers Baseball here on Mixlr.com.
Everything you need when you need it most. Introducing the Toyota Venza with standard all-wheel drive. Toyota, let's go places.
It's another day in the Twin Tiers. And for most of us, it's just another day on the job. Taking care of our neighbors, helping out our coworkers, and making our community a better place for all of us. When you love what you do and really care about the people you serve, you do it well. It's not for the glory, some big award, or even a pat on the back. It's just knowing that we can count on each other. That's reward enough. Arnett Health. It's what we do.
Give me a blue light lime.
Grapefruit.
Blood orange, blueberry.
You got it.
Oh! Barry, you son of a bass. We've been through this. No thumbs. Just yanking your hook. Oh, good. When you're at the lake, you drink Labatt. That's lake law.
All right, well, Pioneers have 3 outs to make up a 2-run deficit and hopefully put themselves back ahead this has been a wild game to say the least. As coming up, Carlos Rodriguez looks for the final 3 outs of this one. Not going to be an easy task. Don Popa, Chris Erickson, Robbie Barrientos, if anyone reaches, Gil Murad. As stepping up, Don Popa, who made the final out of the top of the 9th after 2 runs crossed via the free pass. And you know Theodorelis has to be upset. 9-7 as the Pioneers looking for base runners. The wind and the pitch from Rodriguez. High, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. Popa looking to come out and get things off on the right foot. He waits. The pitch. Taken. That one right down the middle. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out. As Popa trying to start this inning off right. The pitch is inside. No, inside corner, 1-2. The Pioneers have not gotten a call all night long. Waiting. The pitch to Popa. Outside, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Pios trailing by 2. 2 runs to tie, 3 to win. The pitch. Cut on and miss, strike 3. As there's the first out here in the bottom of the 9th inning. That's going to bring up Chris Erickson. Erickson stepping up. Will be followed by Robbie Barrientos. Erickson needs to get going here. So far tonight, a single, a base on balls, a strikeout, and a pop out to the first baseman. See if he can get some of that early game magic back. He waits, the wind, the pitch. Erickson takes one inside, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. As the Pioneers trying to get going here. The pitch taken on the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. It's a Tioga Down showdown. As again, the wind. The pitch taken for a strike. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. As now, Erickson has to get defensive. The pitch cut on and missed, and that's strike 3. So 2 outs now in the bottom of the 9th. Back-to-back Ks as Robbie Barrientos comes up. Barrientos, the last hope for the Elmira Pioneers. As just a reminder, your Pioneers will be back at home on July 3rd as they take on the team from Mansfield, the Mansfield Destroyers, in an interleague scrimmage, or a friendly, as I guess we're calling it now. The pitch, cut on and missed, 0-1. Barrientos went all the way around on that one. He's trying to tie this game up with 1 swing of the bat, despite being down by 2. 0-1. The wind, the pitch, outside, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pioneers trailing by 2 runs here in the bottom of the 9th. A long look as Barrientos trying to make contact here. If he is to reach, Gil Murad would come up. The pitch cut on and fouled back, 1-2. So the Pioneers down to their final strike as Barrientos trying to get his approach. The Old Dominion product. Takes a long look. He waits. The wind and the pitch. Taken high. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Another Tioga Down showdown. As again, Robbie Barrientos looking to keep this bottom of the 9th alive. Trailing the Batavia Muckdogs by 2 runs. The pitch. Oh, no. He got caught up there. Not sure what that was. Luckily, no one on. It would have been a balk. As the pitcher trying to clean off the bottom of his shoe here. He appears to be okay. 2 ball, 2 strike, 2 outs. One more time. As Barrientos looking to put something in play and bring up Gil Murad. The pitch. Cut on and missed, and that'll do it. So that will do it. It is 9-7 the final. As the Elmira Pioneers going to fall here on Dollar Dog Night. 3 straight strikeouts to finish it, and the Pios will lose this one. Unfortunate game for the Elmira Pioneers, but again, they'll be back to face Mansfield on July 3rd. Make sure you come on out to the ballpark. Have a great time here at Historic Dunfield. As always, I'm John Clement. Good night, Elmira.